No more bad government in Nigeria. NAIJA what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. NAIJA what? Yo! No more bad government. NAIJA what? No more bad government. NAIJA what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. NAIJA what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. NAIJA what? No more bad government. NAIJA what be here? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. NAIJA what? No more bad government. NAIJA what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. NAIJA what? Voice for the voiceless. NAIJA watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
NAIJA watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys have the
background there, they whistle like person carry hot potato. I don't even know how to pronounce one in whatever. You get my point. So the only person who did the race, that's why we that. But maybe we call this their judgment.
Yes.
Benin man say if lizard not see what he go do or the day lizard, if you not see what he go do, he go throw away the melon. So now the melon, when the night they won't try to throw away, so that maybe they spend time gather. The other people not did the race. One person not supposed did the race. The other person not did the race. I know they hide mouth. May God not let us labor in vain. Anybody who vote labor, they labor in vain. Because my younger brother, my friend, my former student, Olumide Akpata are not supposed to the race. I mean, that one are the truth of the matter. The other one not did the race because even those where they follow our all of them wear sackcloth. You know when we say boy they do that 100 meter, when they do 100 meter, straight 100 meter, then they do 100 meter, they wear sackcloth. This is sackcloth. That one
That's sack now. When they use the jump.
Okay,
sack race now.
You
don't feel wrong.
You don't feel wrong. So now back to this thing.
To this judgment now when they cause confusion.
You see, this judgment, may I break it down. They talk plenty things, 30-something pages, but those things don't matter. Now, the last page where the judge say, I hereby make my judgment as follows. Anything when not did those three things when the man talk for that in judgment,
You know, follow.
it don't mean anything. For law, I'm also a lawyer. And I also get 2 doctorate degree, I get 2 PhD. I be professor. So I don't call here call the Yano Pata. And I don't call the I don't call me professor when we say I be lecturer for University of Nigeria at the age of 21. I call the follow man when no say zoo different from museum.
You know, fit.
No,
leave down first.
No, I'm going to hang.
Paper they count down, sorry, no vex.
There's no coming down for this one. In this election, gentlemen.
You know they walk.
Now for those 3 things when they talk, they say 1. Some people, 3 of them, saying that they represent 370 something others when not go court. Go court. Said now they're supposed to be the ad hoc. Ad hoc means say something when they arrange, not be fixed. Delegate. When supposed come from the ward, when supposed go vote for that primary.
For February, we don't pass.
February. Okay. You go school.
I go school.
No,
Day school, no be night.
No be night school.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, that one a short thing. So we suppose I use the word suppose deliberately.
No be waiting the judge talk.
No. Now, so then first go tell judge.
Okay.
That one in February, now then go court.
Mm-hmm.
Then go court February.
Mm-hmm.
The case day since. Court not court them since. Things they do. Then they bring other case because they file 8 cases. 8. They don't throw away all of them. Now this one now, they don't go. I don't want to say they go pay judge because I know they there. I don't know how much they give, whether they give or they don't give them. But we know they are away. They are way up here. You get my point?
Yes, sir.
Now, the man look all the things. What did they ask me? Say, now we supposed to be some of the delegates. It be like say, they not go let us go be the delegate. Oga, tell them say, we be delegate. That be the thing with that court case.
So the judge can say, okay,
Nothing
now, you be delegate.
Primary. Nothing concern election. Nobody call Aswe day. Now, as a lawyer, I go speak English. What is not expressly expressed by the judgment cannot be inferred to be expressed by the judgment.
Come now.
Thank you. Don't go first.
Charge of covets.
If I'm about
They're in charge of maternities, dispensaries. Yeah.
My apologies, Prof. You literally walked us through history, and we really appreciate this. And of course, discerning individuals will say this is applaudable on one hand, but we're also a bit cautious because first and foremost, the governors are silent since this judgment came, and some people are alluding to the fact that this may be a legislation that will be upheld because it's coming from the apex court, referencing our grand norm, which is our constitution. Implementation is a question I want to ask you. Some are saying, I know a former senator who says now that, jokingly says, what will not happen is that when local government chairmen who are installed by these governors receive monies now, they will call the governor and say, okay, governor, how do we distribute it? So how do we ensure that the governors, with all sense of respect, don't go around the corner to still get the money one way or the other?
Well, it is for the local government council chairmen to know.
In the north and other elsewhere is hazy. And nobody is telling people what needs to be done and what the government is doing. Nobody is talking to the people. That is a problem. That is my concern, as I said.
Yeah, well, some would argue that that's not entirely fair because you've got the agencies, I mean, that are in charge. Well, the National Emergency Management Agency, you've got the Ministry of Environment, he's just appointed somebody who used to be his spokesman, I think it's Ajuri Ngilale, as a kind of special climate envoy. I mean, so they're not unaware of what is going on, and I'm not their spokesman. I'm just saying that they're not unaware of what is going on. And every time there's a lot of talk and alerts are put out about the potential for flooding and so on and so forth. So they do try to draw the attention of people to things. But what I wanted to ask you is that looking at the things that you've pointed out and the way things are going at the moment with the economy, and with the fiscal situation in this country, the people, as you said clearly, feeling the pinch of it as inflation goes through the roof. Do you believe we're going to see real growth in this country anytime soon?
Yeah, it's possible because Nigeria is so blessed with natural and human resources. But no matter how blessed you are and how much...
You have to harness those resources.
That is the problem now.
Yeah.
And that's why we are calling on the president to harness those resources.
Absolutely.
And if for you to do that, you must have people out there that know Nigeria in the first place.
So he needs to engage more, basically.
He needs to get the right people into the office, and he needs to be a Democrat. This is not allegation. I said this government is dominated by khaki strokers and kleptocrats.
Yeah.
He needs to dominate his government.
But that's always been the story of Nigerian governments, hasn't it?
He needs to dominate his government with Democrats.
Right.
The people that worked for him to be elected. The people that will realize his dream. The people that will look at him in the face and say, Mr. President, this is wrong. Let's do it this way. And he will argue. And he's that person that takes superior argument. But when you gather kleptocrats and you gather kakistocrats, the end result is what defines them.
And your point is that this is a bad time for that to happen because the country is going through a major economic crisis.
And the government also inherited a very bad situation.
Yeah.
So you need somebody that is decisive like him, but it is not enough to be strong and be decisive. Of course, when you take any action, there must be consequence and there must be something that you need to do. So, like now, this removal of oil subsidy. Let me tell you that he abruptly announced this removal of oil subsidy. And I supported him because I was thinking that there is going to be a program that will take us out of the hands of these few people that are draining the economy in the name of subsidy. And the savings from that will now be utilized for the people. And I'm saying that instead of fuel subsidy that you remove, then you engage in other subsidies that are important, like food stamp, like making food available. And that is not by doing palliatives. Palliatives are temporary measures. So if you have experts around that knows this thing, then you will not be, overreacting. Instead, you will be managing the situation and carrying Nigerians along. Nigerians know the situation. It is not peculiar to Nigeria only. It is worldwide. The issue of hunger is worldwide. So if Nigerians are made to know that this is a problem that we have to face collectively, Nigerians are good.
Well, I don't know, maybe you can actually enlighten us, because, I mean, you're a member of the Senate, you're a senior member of the government, and you're privy to things that a lot of ordinary people are not. I mean, it's been reported, for example, that, because you mentioned the oil subsidy, I mean, that fuel suppliers are being owed more than $6 billion, which has gone up considerably from the $3 billion they were owed in April. That is according to Reuters news agency, which says that the NNPC is struggling to cover the gap between local pump prices and international fuel costs. And that means that there is a subsidy that is being paid to cover that shortfall. As you know,
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. Thank you very much. We are back here again. God bless on our people. Thank you. Today is Friday, 12 July, 2024. We're just going to get straight to it. I played that video because that video was packed from beginning to the end from Senator Ndume. So I wanted you all to listen to it, so that we can know what is going on in Nigeria, even though we know that Senator Ndume was still very, very careful. Rather, he was passing his blame on the people surrounding Tinubu, and he was scared to blame Tinubu directly. So, but it's good we know what is happening in our country right now. There's hunger in the land. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much, Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. Thank you very much, Stella Masaredo. Appreciate you, Chris Mandela. Thank you very much, Abu Azi. Good evening to you, sir. David Platt. Thank you very much, Friday Igaro. Thank you. He's also said Mike Akiambare. Thank you, Leoland Anoze, Ebuka John Oga. Good to hear from you. Good evening to you. Thank you, Mr. Morige. Appreciate you. Thank you, Austin Prince, Madam Obi Ashoko. Good evening to you, ma. Thank you very much. Sagbavo Konrai, Vatas Akwabele, and many others right there that I've already showcased on the screen. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Now God bless you now. I'd like us to do this together quickly and take it from here. Please, I'm not going to take calls right now. I know say yesterday I didn't give opportunity for some of you to call in. Don't worry, you can call in today, and I'll tell you why you couldn't call in yesterday shortly. But meanwhile, I'd like to appreciate Mary James. Thank you, Nana Obona. Thank you. God bless you all. Do your part. Press on the like button. Help us to share. Press on the dollar sign. Somebody should buy me a coffee. You can see I lost my voice. It's not easy doing this job, right? Some of you won't understand, you know. So, but nevertheless, I'm going to post out a link right now for those of you that want to join us. Please click on the link. Join us here. We have a very important thing to talk about today. My meeting with the NLC president. Let's discuss it together as well. You know, thank you. Is the NLC? Sorry, the TUC president. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Okay, yes, you can use the link to come in. That's not a problem. Click on the link, join us here. Yeah, give us a Monday. Thank you. I can see you already. You know, thank you very much, my people. Raf, Oli, thanks for coming in. Thanks for all you do. I appreciate you. Yes. Let me quickly take these articles, then we'll take it from here. I have about 4 articles for you. I'm just going to concentrate on the headlines, but I have one article that I will read almost everything. Tinubu and Buhari's administration, Nigerian officials received 721 billion naira bribes in 2023, document reveals. In case you don't know yet that one, 721 billion bribes in just 2020, in just 12 months in 2023. I just had to talk for that article, not be me talking. So it's good you know what is happening in Nigeria, you know, or rather what is happening around us. All right, Mr. Destiny, now I can see, now your shirt, I did see you, I don't see your head. Okay, I don't see you now, thank you. All right, thank you. You can off your camera now if you want. Let me quickly appreciate Madam Obi Ashoko. Thank you very much, man, for the super chat. And God bless you, man. I'm really grateful for this. Thanks for all you do always. It goes a long way. Trust me, it goes a long way. Your encouragement and the encouragement of others, it goes a long way. I'm very grateful. Okay, I would like us to move on right here. Let me bring another article to you quickly so that we can take it from here. Okay, another article that we have for you guys here is this one. Nigerian government, as you can see, enough talking for that video just now, but I just wanted to tally it up with this article. Nigerian government now run by kakistocrats and kleptocrats. Ndume, now he talk for the end of that video that I played earlier on, right? You know, so I would like to quickly bring in the last article that I have for you. Guys, press on the dollar sign, sign and do what is right by encouraging our work. Okay, you can see right there. Okay, this one is coming from Daily Post. US to back Biafra declaration in coming months. ECPA's, you know, baggy claims. So the Samuel Ekpa-led Biafra Republic government in exile has claimed that the United States of America government will soon issue favorable statement backing Biafra liberation. You know, so now so they talk on. So I thought I should bring it here because the mainstream media showcased it, and we'll bring it here for you guys to know we are not biased over our reportage on this platform. We report anything. You know, if not my papa and my mama, I go report them here. As long as I see them, that's how I live my life. Thank you very much, my people. That is all the articles that I have for you guys today. But before we move on, I'm going to let you guys know that many of you on this platform not aware of my activities, but all I do, I'll just press on the where are my people? Where are my people? Now only 3 of us they here with them now. Where on the high puts. By the way, where is Oga CM? Oga CM, are you okay? I hope you are not sick, because this one will never see you for a while. Now I pray may God give you good health, because you normally will not see this absence from you. I think it's now my duty now to call you to be sure you are okay.
Oga, there was if or not declared that day.
And the last time he declared, I will not see him again. I'm gonna go attack Oga CM. I'm gonna leave him for me, because now my right time I'm with that, you know. But no, normally for Oga CM not there like that for a whole 1 week, you know, it doesn't look like something is right. But we need to find out. It's our duty to call out our front runners. Everybody is important to me here. Or phone, I go still change them. Madam Patricia, thank you. I can see you already. Thank you. The phone I will change them. I value everybody, but I have my front runners here. My front runners that is always here with me on the panel. You know, I appreciate you all, my people. Faith Wilfred, thanks for joining us. Good evening to you. You know, what did they happen? Nobody press on the dollar sign. What did they stop, my people? Why? I don't understand. If you like see this matter, though, the tire many of you be waiting. When I say they encourage somebody now, now you're leveling Madam Obi Ashoko make it do I'm alone today, right? Where's love? God is my strength. We don't still miss her. Madam Nena, where you did? We never hear from you for a while. Although you came to the panel, to the comment section last week. Shuks Obiboeze, we never hear from you. Where you did? You know, ECBD, where you did? And who again? Many people will never hear from. Now, plenty. If I don't mention names now, you know, say the reason why I don't like mentioning names like this, some people say you don't mention their names. I value everybody. Now, wait till I see inside my head. That's why I take the column. I want you guys to understand that. Black Panther, where you did? Black Panther, I need you on this broadcast today. It's very, very important. Okay, but meanwhile, I like us to the video we sent to me. I don't laugh tired Black Panther, you know. Anyway, we might likely showcase it. But nevertheless, on this platform, okay, I don't get super chat. Now, the only thing we go to post me like this to talk with you, I want to talk. Now, super chat to me, no verse. If my people super chat me like this, I must post and acknowledge them. Because people with the super chat, they're not plenty. Now, only like 5 or maximum 10 people, the same people. So I cannot be talking and I not go mention their name. Oga Consign. My mama don't remind me of Oga Consign. Oga Consign, where you dey? Are you okay? Now wow, more they check on each other. It's very, very important.
I asked after him yesterday.
You see, you know, I don't know say you ask after him, you know, because I don't say this word, now more they ask of each other is very, very important, regardless of what, you know, none of us is going to live forever, but we pray God should continue to give us long life and good health in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you very much, Adelaja Ogumbi Isa, for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Thanks for all you do always. Thank you, sir. All right. Like I wanted to say earlier on, I wanted to let you guys know that how many of you not go know, wish you not go know, that I've been in Nigeria since March. Since March, I've been in Nigeria. I deliberately hid it from everybody. I just wanted to do my broadcast. The day I arrived in Nigeria in March, I did a live broadcast before I went to bed, even though I was tired. And I've been doing my broadcast every day. Thank you very much, Shizoba. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much for this. Wow. God bless you, sir. Thank you. My pocket never run dry. Thanks for the encouragement. Yes, so CXL, yes, I'm very, very serious. I've been in Nigeria since March, and we are in July now, right? Yeah, that's me. That's why I did the move. I did move in a way that you might not understand, but it doesn't affect my brokers. That's the thing. You know, I want you guys to know that I just returned back to UK this morning. I'm back in the UK this morning since March. So I'm going to be playing some videos for you guys to know. So I had the opportunity to interview the president of the TUC over the minimum wage. So I'm also going to be playing that to you guys right now. You know, thank you very much, Martin Benjamin. Thank you so much for this. I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you. You say, my brother Elvis, thank you for your hard work and for what you do for our people in this difficult time. God bless you. God bless you too, sir. I'm very, very grateful. Thanks for your encouragement. Okay, I spent about 4 months, almost 4 months in Nigeria. I have the first-hand informations of what is going on right now in our country. But I've managed myself to put in my broadcast every day on this platform without you guys suspecting where I'm talking from. I reached out to so many people, which I will not show those videos in terms of my benevolence. I bought a lot of bag of rice, share for people. We butchered meat and all that, cow and everything we shared for people. As you all know, I don't do these things for publicity. It's just me, between me and my God. In fact, I touched lives. I spent over 10 to 12 million naira to support lives. With a proof though, but only if I'm pushed to do that. But I'm not saying this for anybody to say, oh, you good or you're not good. It's just me. I do give away all the time on my different platforms randomly. I did on my TikTok just 4 days ago. You know, I gave 1 million naira out on my TikTok account, you know, and I remember still doing on my Instagram account. For those of you that is following me, you can testify to all this. You know, I also gave 1 million naira out on Instagram not long. So I do this physically and otherwise. Even though I'm one of the people that is saying all the time that we should stop helping these people back home. My people, my heart couldn't take it. My heart couldn't take what I'm saying. There was this particular woman that I gave a bag of rice, you know, in the market. This woman was crying and then started rolling on the floor. And I have the video with me as well. Then I have to go. I was actually, I stayed on my clothes that day because I have to, because the place was a bit muddy. I have to go on my knee to raise her up. You know, she was on her knee. I was on my knee telling her that it is, listen, the situation right now in Nigeria is extremely pathetic. Extremely pathetic. People are crazy. I stopped a bus driver in Lagos with my car. I blocked him, you know, although I wanted to enter the road. He stopped for me because I was maneuvering from, thank you, Oga Chris. I can see you. Thank you, sir. I was entering the major road in Lekki Expressway from another road to the major road. The bus driver, this small driver, bus, white small bus, is stopped for me, but I was unable to get into the road on time. You know, these guys are very, very impatient. I was unable to get to the road on time, you know, and because when they stop for you to enter, you still need to look properly because other cars are flying from left and right. That's one thing about Nigeria. If a car stops, they don't stop. So this red driver was very impatient and started insulting me. He was speaking Yoruba that you know what he was saying, missing with English. He don't let me enter finish. I can't block road. How come now? You know, blah blah blah. And I they drive like woman. You know, no say I was using my head based on an experienced driver from the United Kingdom. I can't just because you've allowed me, I'll join enter road like that. But it's why I see the way body they pepper him. I have to just leave my car there to block. I asked him to come down. He said, waiting, and he was very aggressive. So I have to park my car properly, but blocked him and I came down. I told him, don't be too in rush. you know, to run away from your blessings. I want to bless you. And there were people inside the car. They were almost talking already, but they now stopped talking. They were listening to me. I gave him 50,000 naira. This driver came out of his car, bundle, new money, came out of his bus. He was rolling on the floor. If you see the way people they suffer, I'm telling you guys, I have a video of these things. I have videos of them, but I don't post them because when you post these things, people think that you're doing it for monetization purposes. A lot of things happens. A lot of things happens. A lot is going on right now in Nigeria. A lot of crimes, kidnapping, people kidnapping right now on the traffic and all that, you know. But to cut everything short, I will be showcasing Ishi's video of not my philanthropic side, but what is some of the things that's happening in Nigeria. I'll be showing them maybe once in a while on the broadcast every other day. But I have some video that I will show today, how I left Nigeria, how I arrived in the UK this morning and all that. I want you guys to know, the reason why I'm passing this message right now, to let you guys to know that I want to apologetically say, because I mentioned in the past that please don't send money to the people back home again, I want to say, please, I take that word back because I have a heart. If you know you can support anybody, support them. I interviewed people on my own. These guys have managed to let us know that if they do this or that, this is what will happen to them. And look who I've done in the past, look what happened to them. Which I will not be revealing more. I understand some of you might disagree with me on this aspect by asking you to support people back home. Please, just do. Touch lives. It no matter. If you get 50,000 naira, if you share for 5,000 naira to 10 people, it will go a long way. If you just want to give 5 people, 30,000 naira will go a long way. Yes, it's terrible right now, and I don't know how we're going to survive this. There's no hope at all. The people are extremely scared to question this government. Yes, extremely scared to question this government. Tinubu have put a lot of things in place that for some reasons, I don't know, people are really, really scared of Tinubu. Yes, so they are very, very scared of, they're calling Jagaban. They're scared of this man. So for me, I don't know how we can rescue Nigeria. Even though Peter will be rerun again in 2027, I'm sorry that I have to speak negatively this time because that's what it's going to sound like. Then if Peter Obi win, which I know he might win again, but they won't give it to him. Have that in mind. I have my sources. Unfortunately, one of the candidates in Edo State allegedly is being sponsored by Tinubu. Allegedly. I got all this information. I was shocked. I was shocked. But I'm gonna until I get pushed there. You know, I can never come here to say things that I'm not aware. This is me. I go extra miles for what I want to pass out. But the truth of the matter right now is that we are doing our part on this platform, but I want to let you know that our voices are going far. I was surprised. Even in the airport, a lot of immigrations, they know me coming to Nigeria. When I was leaving, they also recognized me. In fact, I was doing video at the airport. You know, so I was surprised. This is what you get. You put your hat on the head, put your glasses, and you think people not going to know you. They will know you. But one thing that we talk about on Nigeria was, since the creation of Nigeria, was we've never come here to pass any fake informations. Any information that we pass here is legitimate or coming from a third party. It's terrible in Nigeria. But before I move on, I would like to take you guys through my journey from Lagos to here. We have a new airport now in Lagos. For my first time, I'm boarding through that airport. I've given a lot of credit to the government. One thing I'm not sure, maybe I might be corrected later on. If the airport in Lagos is a federal government work or the states, I want to be corrected on that. You know, I could not have enough time to do research on this. But whoever that is responsible for that airport is the state.
It's for federal government, sir. Sorry.
It's federal government. Wonderful.
Yes, yes.
Whoever that is responsible for that new airport, I want to give them kudos. You need to see that airport. you will know, say, if our government really want to help us, these guys know what to do. My only fear, if they can keep the maintenance, as you know, you and I know that maintenance culture, the maintenance culture is the biggest problem we have in Nigeria. But as of today, I give 80% credit to the Nigerian government on that airport. Because when I landed in March, you know, I landed from the I landed at the old airport. But when I was leaving with the BA last night, when I got to the old one, they said no, I should walk back again to the other side. I was like, wow. So, but let's take this. But before that, let's listen to what TUC president and NLC president have to say. They will now listen to my own interview with the TUC president from here. Guys, press on the like button and help us to share.
From the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress arrived the forecourt of the presidential villa for a meeting with President Bola Tinubu regarding the ongoing national minimum wage negotiations and dispute. The delegation then proceeds to the Brown Room of the President's office. It's a jovial atmosphere. Ministers of Health, Education, Labour, Information and Education, as well as the National Security Advisor, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Group CEO of the NNPCL are all in attendance. Once the president arrived, the meeting went behind closed doors. At the heart of this dispute are the conflicting figures proposed by both sides. The government is advocating a new minimum wage of 62,000 naira. Labour argues that the current wage is insufficient to support Nigerian workers and their family in an economy where the cost of living continues to rise. After nearly 2 hours, they emerged from the meeting to brief the media.
Fruitful meeting, father and children meeting, and I think we are hopeful that very soon everything will be resolved. Of course, when father and children talk, you know what it is. That's just exactly what has happened. And
Labour leaders clarified that the meeting was a discussion and not a negotiation, with no specific figures addressed. They presented pressing economic issues affecting Nigerians to the president.
In real terms, it wasn't a negotiation, it was a discussion. We have had that discussion, and we agreed to look at the real terms, probably convene the next 1 week. So that's where we are, because we didn't go there to talk Naira and Kobo. But at least there were some issues, some basic issues that we agreed on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. In a week's time, they are going to meet. Thank you very much. You see, I could remember mentioning that we didn't go into Naira and Kobo discussion. Now, the status quo in terms of the amount, 250 and 62,000, remains until we finish this conversation.
Just as has been said, so in the meeting, we try to put issues on the table, issues that are bothering and biting Nigerians today, the economic difficulties and the value of Naira, how it has also eroded, how this has affected the prices of commodities and goods in the market. So we try to put this before Mr. President because he's the president of the country and the buck stops at his table.
As the nation awaits a new minimum wage to replace the 2019 Act, which provides 30,000 naira per worker, the meeting is set to reconvene next week. The president has in the meantime promised to negotiate with all parties before forwarding a bill to the National Assembly. Adesso.
All right. Thank you very much. That was the TUC and the NLC president right there. That meeting was just yesterday. You know, immediately they finished that. I was surprised that me and the TUC president, we used the same British Airways and the same suit, you know, together. So yes, I know that I'm going to play that video, but let me acknowledge Madam Rita first. Madam Rita, good evening to you, man. Thanks for joining us. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you right there. Now God will bless you. Now just do your part by pressing on the like button. Now God will bless you now. Yes, I got some questions from somebody just now. I think that was one more, a divine cross. You were asking me, spending so much time in Nigeria, how does it feel like to be there and all that? Trust me, Nigeria is how do I put it on? Regardless of the situation right now in Nigeria, Nigeria still remains the best country in the world. To me, you might disagree. Yes, it remains the best country in the world. The only thing that is failing and that has failed us in Nigeria is the government. You know, the situation is affecting everybody. It's affecting the poor, the rich. But the good thing about the rich is that you can afford these things. And the other bad side of it is that everybody is now lying. Lying is not part of the culture. Unfortunately, everybody is lying, you know, and everybody is begging. So that area is not good. If you are a bad rich person, you will like it because you'll be able to oppress and suppress people with your money. But if you are someone that have a heart, you won't like it. So that's the only thing. Now, apart from that, I think you are fine, depending on where you live, where your location, I don't know. For me, I live in Lagos. You know, I'm mostly in Lagos and Abuja. So I'm from Edo State, but I'm not frequent in my own state like that. This is why you see I cry a lot. I want the kind of security that is in Lagos and Abuja to be in Edo State before many of us, not just me. We have a lot of Edo sons and daughters that reside in Lagos and Abuja. And they are not just living there because they want to live there, but they find it more secure for themselves than living in Edo State. So this is why you see we cry, we lose our voice all the time. You know, that's why you see I'm giving the government credit for that wonderful airport, and I want them to do more. But meanwhile, let me take you through this. Watch this, guys. I have the hello guys. I have the TUC president here with us. It's good to have you here, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
I just wanted to ask you a straight question. The minimum wage, there's a lot of deliberation right now. The federal government is refusing to pay the 250,000 you guys are asking for. I want to ask, what's the current position?
Yes, we had a meeting yesterday with the president, and in that meeting, the reason for the meeting was also to have some level of consultation with him because he is the president of the country, where we also made our position known, trying to explain to him, you know, all the economic dynamics, the level of inflation, the level of devaluation, and the challenges, both as a result of some of the policies, both the macro and microeconomic policies of this government. And at the end of the day, after the meeting, he said, okay, that he has also heard from us that he will also do further consultation, and we plan to meet again next week, Thursday.
Okay. Sir, for the sake of Nigerians, I hope we are not going to, at the end of the day, end up in the 62,000 naira.
Yeah, no, you know, it's negotiation. So in negotiation, it's always a give and take process. Negotiation, there's nothing fixated, there's nothing cast in stone.
So, but
on our part, we strongly believe that 2,000 naira is not sufficient.
Exactly.
Looking at what the value of naira is today. So we'll continuously push and put all the indicators forward.
Thank you very much, sir. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that was the TUC president. Yes, we met here in Heathrow Airport. You know, as you all know, that the federal government are saying the all they can pay is 62,000 naira. That's all they can pay for Nigerians with the hardship that we all are facing right now. The TUC president and the NLC president are dragging for 250,000 naira. You heard him saying that it's a continuous negotiation, which you and I know that the federal government that we know, the Nigerian government that we know, will never pay 250,000 naira. But at least if they can take it to 100,000 naira, I think that's fair. 62,000 naira at this moment is not fair. You and I know that a bag of rice is already over 100,000 naira. You know, petrol is over 1,000 naira now. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but let's see how it works. I just thought I should let you guys know that yes, I just had a conversation with the TUC president, and yeah, All right. I thought I should show you guys the new airport in Lagos. This is the new international airport in Lagos. This is my first time actually using this airport because when I was coming to Nigeria, I did come through this airport. But living in Nigeria right now, and I get to understand that we have a different airport that we're going to use back to the UK. When I came back to Nigeria about 4 months ago, I came through the old airport. I want to give credit to the government for this job well done. As you and I know that when these guys are doing something wrong, I criticize them. When they're doing something good as well, I need to say it how it is, and I'll show you how it is. I'm a very straightforward person. But my fear with this airport is the maintenance caution. As you all know that we have a huge problem, most especially from our government, with maintaining anything new. This airport is very, very beautiful. Trust me, I have to take this record for you all to see the magnificent job they've done here. Everything is functioning. I went to the toilet, I checked everywhere. In fact, I'm very, very impressed. Very, very impressed. But my fear, like I said before, 5 years from now, who knows what's going to happen to this airport if everything is not going to start dilapidating. So I thought I should bring this to your screen for you all to see the new international airport in Lagos, Murtala Mohammed Airport. I'm impressed, but I don't know about you. I thought I should bring this to your screen. Let's take a tour. This is it. Everything is functioning. Even when I was taking my boarding pass, because I was supposed to do my boarding pass before leaving the house, but I forgot. You have a machine where you can do it by yourself here, and everything work perfectly. Kudos to the, should I say, federal government or the Lagos state government. All right, finally, on my way back to the UK, like I said before, I've been in Nigeria since March ending. So I spent almost 4 months in Nigeria. All these broadcasts I've been doing every blessed day, I'll be doing it from Nigeria. Some of you on this platform are aware of my location, but I don't need to announce it to people where I did or where they go or whatever. But I want you guys to know that I came to Nigeria to witness what is happening myself, and the situation, most especially the hunger, the hardship, the insecurity and all that. So I thought, okay, let me showcase this for you guys to see what is currently happening. Yes, it's good to be back home, to be honest. It was fun being in Nigeria though. Yes, regardless of whatever that is going on, but the situation is affecting everybody, not just the poor, the rich, everyone, the insecurity and all that. We're hoping for Nigeria to be better in our time. That's why we're doing what we're doing today. Like I've said so many times, we're not fighting anybody. We just want our government to do well so that we can have a better country. That's all. But here is when I arrived in the UK. As you can see, I'm gonna do comparison right now with UK airport, Heathrow's airport, and compared with Nigeria airport. Even though I'm very, very impressed with the new airport, but let's still do some comparison.
Yeah, we're finally back to the United Kingdom after almost 4 months in Nigeria. It's good to be back home.
Pete. Pete, Pat, you said you are disappointed. I mean, what I do now, because I praised the airport for Lagos. We cannot just stick with negativism alone now. Now, what I see, and I like the airport. So maybe if you see, you know, like, that's fine. I don't lose my voice. I not get strength. I beg.
Here, please leave the vehicle.
Yeah, the beautiful thing about this airport now is that you don't need to meet with any immigration. You just need to do, it is called e-passport, e-gate, sorry, e-gate. So you just need to showcase your passport to the machine and scan your eyes and all that. You just walk past. That's it.
Right, as you can see, this is a cash machine. You don't wait on the queue to get your money. You can see everything about our country. You have to wait and wait and wait. And even to get cash right now in Nigeria is terrible. You can get cash. This is Terminal 5, our arrival. I just wish our politicians can do more because they come through here almost every other day. If we can have this kind of airport, if we can have this kind of system working, everything working, I think that would be nice. Just look. I like doing this comparison because we have the money. I understand that some of you are going to say, stop doing this comparison. We have the money. The money one politician is stealing every day in Nigeria is enough to live this kind of life. Although we just built a new airport in Lagos, I also give them credit on that. But I wish we could do more. You know, we have a huge problem of maintenance culture in Nigeria. That airport, I bet you, 5 years from now, you're going to be disappointed about that airport. Let me look for my luggage. I'm here to wait for my luggage. I'm not even sure. Trying to get my luggage right now. It's going to back up. Welcome back to United Kingdom. Almost 4 months in Nigeria. I've been doing my broadcast all this while, every blessed day in Nigeria. Or I just decided to keep my privacy to myself. Yeah, this is how we flew all the way. just look at the baggage claim. Look at this baggage claim. There's no single dent on it. I remember the last time I visited Nigeria, Lagos, and I recorded the baggage claim of Lagos. It was so dilapidated, but I'm not sure about this new airport because I've not actually arrived there, but I left there last night. So I think the new one will be much better now. Obviously it's supposed to, but my concern is like the maintenance cost. If we can keep to it, because at the end of the day, if you leave that airport for the next 5 years, I don't know what's going to happen. I just hope Lagos State government follow up on that and make sure that the airport will remain the way it is right now, because it was very beautiful. Just look at the airport. Look everywhere. Nobody is coming to you now to say, can I carry your bag, or can I give you trolley for 500 naira? We don't pay for trolley.
Okay, I'm going to stop that video there. The video have been uploaded to NAIJA Watch. For those of you that want to watch the full video, it's right there on NAIJA Watch. You can watch it later on when we're done with our broadcast. But meanwhile, before we move on with our broadcast today, I would like to respond back again to Pete Pat. Pete Pat, me don't know what me do you this evening. You are asking me how many potholes in Nigeria and all that. I'm only focusing on the airport. Is anything wrong? I say I like airport. Why I for travel? I know that's not. Eh? I've heard talking before. Some of them they follow me say, okay, I must be criticizing the government all the time. No, if whoever that did that airport in Lagos, I like it. Although, even though I'm doing comparison between that airport and Heathrow, you and I know far Heathrow cannot be compared with that, but I like it. It's far better than where we are coming from. So I not go Nigeria, go talk about potholes. Obviously, we know if we go that area, we will cry. But please,
NAIJA Watch.
Drag me. Yes, sir.
NAIJA Watch. See, the concept about airport, airport is supposed to be a mini city where you can get everything that you need. Immediately you get it. But the way they build airport in Nigeria is like they are building a bus stop where you just collect AC, one go toilet, after toilet, enter plane, come out.
Exactly.
In Heathrow Airport, you can sleep there. If you miss your flight, you can sleep there. You can go and even have your bath, chop your food, rub your cream, go back, sit down, wait for your flight and go. But Nigeria Airport, nothing like that. Even in the entire African airport, they build airport as if it's a bus stop. Airport,
No, but
you know,
Mr. Lapata, hold on. You see, I could not record everything because I didn't go there to record airport. In fact, I did not went to Nigeria to go and be recording airport. But to be honest, this airport, I know who will get there. In terms of airport, I talk because some of them are not the changer now. This airport, since when me don't travel, come in a place where they travel all the time. This airport, I'm pleased with it. I don't know about you. Yes.
do you know that NAIJA Watch? That airport has never been handed over to Nigeria or yet. They have business terms already. If they get hand over to Nigeria, you go see how it go be.
You know, anyway, let's just see how it goes. You know, I know we have maintenance culture in Nigeria, but at the end of the day, for now, I'm pleased with the airport. That's what I wanted to let you guys know. You know, please understand with us, my people. Some of you are just there and all that attacking me here and there. I'm never gonna calm down. Not even with Nigeria government. You know, I'm just doing my part here to let you know that people are currently suffering in Nigeria. The hardship is on first class level right now. First class level, or I don't know if I'm giving a better category, you know. So, but that's the best I can give, you know. So please understand with us. I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. I got paper from Eze Shigbo. Thank you very much, sir. I got 10 pounds from you. May God bless you from paper. I just received the email right now, and God bless you. I'm very, very grateful for this. Every one of you that have supported us, thank you so much. And God bless you. Now, any question you want to ask about Nigeria, I believe I can answer at least 85% right now. because I experienced so many things, but I might not remember everything now. But if you ask me, I might be able to answer you. Thank you. I'd like us to move on. Yes, finally, my son wants to say hello to you guys because he don't miss me tired. So he say he want greet to now. Say hello to everybody.
Hello. Good evening, guys.
All right. Okay. So thank you very much.
Hello. Good evening to you. How you doing? You okay?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay. I'm good.
Hello.
I'm good. We're good. Did your dad brought did he brought stash and a black suit for you?
No.
Why didn't he bring black suit and stash for you, man?
Go and hide yourself.
You shouldn't do that, bro. You should have brought the young man with stash and black suit, bro. Come on. You spent 4 months in Nigeria without a black suit and stash for your son. Okay. Madam Rita is here. She will send to you very soon.
Thank you,
God bless you.
NAIJA what?
Yes,
not with this Oga moderators one time last year.
And yes.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you? Hope you are good.
Hello, I'm fine. Good evening.
Good. Yeah. Have a beautiful weekend.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. So I've done my part. I would like us to move on right now. I'd like us to move on so that we can start talking. But let me take some calls quickly, and then we'll take it from here. For those of you that want to call in right now, please call in right now. Right now. You know, make we take your call, move on. I don't consume 1 hour something already. Mute yourself first now. Make I take call. Your body to the hot. Okay, we have Madarita on the phone. Madarita, thank you very much, man. You are the first to call in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just calling because I heard your son's voice. He's grown because I remember the last time he spoke, his voice was very, very low, like, alto voice. Now it's getting deeper. So he's a grown man now.
Yeah.
You're very welcome, our son. God bless you. And your dad is a great guy. Your dad is a great guy. And we are very proud of him. Mr. Always, welcome back. Oh, please give us a money. Don't be talking to this guy with about black suit. That young man doesn't know about black suit. All those people talk. He's used to something different. Not black, used to mashed potato, not black soup. So let us fix Nigeria first, and then we bring him back to a good country. Then we talk about the black soup. Good evening, everybody. Mommy Diaspora, I love you, mommy. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Mother Rita. God bless you. Thank you. Okay, let me see. We have Mr. Innocent with us. Mr. Innocent, thanks for calling in, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Yes, yeah, Mr. Harris.
Yes, sir. Good evening to you, sir.
Welcome back. I just came back myself from Nigeria. I came back on.
Can you imagine?
Early May that I came back. Yeah.
Wow.
The airport is good. Yeah, the airport is good. I saw the airport.
God bless you. Thank you. They don't attack me now.
No, the airport is good. You see, but you see, I don't know when you left Nigeria. I left Nigeria
last
in
night.
82.
Last night.
I
only arrived this morning. Okay, you mean for that one tele.
I left 82. Then Mauritania Mohammed Airport by 82 was like international. You see, it was like there was light everywhere. There was parking. The parking lot used to be full like any airport in abroad. There's light, parking lots. And even before I left there, I was working with Julius Vega. We would go to the airport just to watch how planes land and leave. We go there just to watch. But after this period, if you notice, Nigerian airport now, planes come in and the next moment they leave. In those days, in 82, you see fleets of planes, Air France, British Airways, they are all parked there. Just like, when you arrive at, Heathrow there, you see planes of different countries. But right now, that's no longer there. So the airport actually, the building is good. So if, like you said, if they can maintain it, this maintenance culture is our problem. But like you just said rightly, 5 years time, if you go back there, you'll be surprised that Is this not the airport that I just passed through 5 years ago? So if they can maintain it, that's good. I like it. It's of standard. Thank you very much for showing that. I couldn't do that myself. I couldn't show all that. Anybody that is trying to say to you that the airport is this, is that, the airport is excellent. But
thank you.
Let's see how excellent it will be going down the road. And if they can now get countries to start packing their planes in the airport, not just come in, and leave every night. You go there now in the afternoon, there's no plane there. No plane on the runway, no plane in the hangar. That's the next thing they should do. That's, when the economy gets better, people start, patronizing Nigeria. Maybe all these Air France, they will be packing their planes, reservicing them, and then we'll be getting money. Welcome back. Thank you for safe journey.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Okay, all right. Let me take another call quickly. Okay, we have Mr. Alex with us. Mr. Alex, thanks for calling in, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Mr. Elvis, thank you. Thank you for picking my call.
Yes, sir.
So you were in Nigeria. You didn't want me to send you bushmeat from Amagba.
Nah,
you want me to send you.
Not be Lagos, you did now.
Mr. Alex, I beg go and hide yourself. You don't know say me na Nigeria midday. You know everything now, eh?
Thank God for Johnny Mercy's greetings to your prodigy, to your son, that is. Yes, he's already sounding like a political activist already. I see his voice. He's becoming like us. So very soon we start bossing like us. First of all, I want to thank you for the effort. Thank God. I flew that airport also. I left with it and I came with it. I can't lie, it's a very wonderful. I thought as much that it's not a Nigerian government thing. I know it's a company that did that. Probably it's part of a business agreement.
Exactly.
So it's a fantastic airport. Yes.
Thank you. For Mr. Alex to talk this one. Mr. Alex, God bless you. Because they want to shock me.
I saw the professionalism. It's a bit better than the other airports. It's like they are watching them so strictly. It's not like much more. They are very careful with it. They see big, but not really as pronounced like the other side. So yes, I saw it. I landed with it. I took off with it. So yeah, I was wondering what happened. Am I still in Nigeria? I even made a short video of myself. I may have to post it at some point. So yeah, you didn't lie about that. The new airport is a very fantastic thing. I heard it's a Chinese and a Swiss company that built it. So
thank you, my brother. Thank you. For today, we go no say Mr. Alex na truthful person. No, if they criticize, they criticize. If they talk truth, they talk truth.
I'm not the sadist. Even me, I was wondering under Tinubu's government this is happening. I said that. Anyways, my apologies for not saying it on time. I had to wait for service to say it because we are carried away with those state elections. That will lead me to Pedro's analysis. I don't know if you played the video already.
Yes, yes, I did. Yes.
Okay. Yes, I've seen that video. For me, we should not take Pedro seriously. With respect to him, I used to like him, but when you don't know a man until you give him money and power. So now he has shown himself who he really is. Is this the Edo State he was selling to us when he was selling Obaseki to us in 2020? Edo State with no modern market, no modern schools, electricity for only the rich people, 3 million naira to subscribe. Edo State that has no drainage, is always flooded. As we speak, Pedro now allegedly has a new home in the UK. He just recently bought a house, allegedly. And he may not be around for the elections, allegedly. So Edo State, you don't have to listen to characters like that. How come he became the chairman of EBS, Edo Broadcasting Service? How come his elder brother is in charge of UBTH? So these are a lot of critical can come around him. I don't respect him anymore. He has his hand filled, soiled with corrupted money from his brother, allegedly. So Pedro academics for me is a disgrace. It's a disgrace to the academia. It's a disgrace to the students community who are looking up to him, who were looking up to him. So for me, I did not see Pedro talk when the Fulanis were busy raping our mothers and kidnapping Edo State citizens. Vis-a-vis the Ruga agreement Buhari government had with Obaseki and Philip Shaibu. Where was Pedro? Where was Pedro when Obaseki was not always around? So when your brother is not doing well, you call him out. You didn't call him out. So for me, coming to do damage control, For me, Pedro, I say Kabutu rejectamenta to you, sir. I reject all you, everything you stand to right my innocentality. So, Mr. Nadawash, welcome back to UK. And I will post my bushmeat, dry bushmeat for you very soon. I'll post it.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, guys. It's not easy to go to Nigeria. Somebody commented. Neil James, you said, hold on, sir, please. You said, Mr. Elvis, you left early from Nigeria, knowing that situation in Nigeria will so matter to protest or revolution. Best way spend 4 months since March till now. I never try. I wish I'm living early. We don't fear anything. NSAS. I was in Nigeria when NSAS happened. COVID-19 locked in Nigeria. I spent a year in Nigeria. NSAS, we were inside in Lekki Togo. We were there. I know the best way they run. I want Nigeria to be better. Anyhow, we be. I don't mind. For me to that February when me to go, say a lot of people were scared that much. No. So for me, not really, not that. I don't know whether on the plan any protest or revolution, but for me, I believe my daughter did her prom. I was not there, and other thing, I have another graduation going on that I know that. So I have to be here. But meanwhile, you wanted to quickly say something, sir. Go ahead so that.
Yeah, I want to just give information. The concession for the other airport, that's the local one wing that serves West Africa. That one is owned by European countries, in Netherlands or Switzerland. While the one that you just came through is being concession and is built by the Chinese government.
Oh, okay. But at least even though they built it, Nigerian government paid them now, right?
Yeah, it's a joint venture, and they're going to use it they're going to maintain it for some certain years before they will now finally give 100% ownership to Nigeria.
It's better than maintain it forever.
It's a joint venture. Percentage, it's a joint venture.
I like the airport, my brother. I enjoy myself. I was on the executive suite, all through. My last what is it called? My last statement yesterday on the broadcast, executive suite, everything. Trust me, it just like I said there abroad. So I'm on the talk. I might be now. One on the verse. You don't understand though. Later now, some people comment now say Tinubu don't give me money to talk this thing. I showcased it to you. You don't see. If you see better, you don't know.
The local one get hotel now, but they never bid and finish. He get 4-star hotel directly to RAM.
All right, thank you, sir. Let Mr. Chimeze, thanks for calling in. Sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Yeah, Naija Watch, welcome back, man. In fact, you are a Maradona. You are in Nigeria eating obolo soup, eating all the whole fresh. You're not coming back looking fresh. You don't look like someone that went to Nigeria for 4 months.
Now my country now.
Welcome back. I know your family will be, in fact, they miss you a lot.
Yes, of course.
Be outside for 4 months is not easy. Nigerians, my people, Naija Watch, I don't want to talk about policy today. I see something that I shed tears. I don't want to talk politics today. I wanted to say, sorry, Naija Watch, let me talk something else, like what he didn't present.
Okay.
But all the same. I'm going to hear it, I'm going to touch it more. But Nigerians, the people in police, all my brothers, please don't be enemy of progress. Like what Nigeria showed, that airport. Is it not in Nigeria? Is it in China?
I don't understand.
It's in Nigeria. So we have to, when government do something, we say, hey, government, if they did this one is good. Don't be condemn. This is what I've been saying. Don't be condemning and condemning. One day you condemn yourself. We don't know. Please, it's very important that when government do something, we say, okay, this is nice. Like even, when you talk about like oversecretary, we
Mr.
say,
Chimeze. Mr. Chimeze, sir, I even forgot to say this, although I have a lot to say if I remember. Lekki Ekpe Expressway, all the way from Lekki Phase 1, go reach Ekpe. That one, I don't still know whether it's Lagos State government or federal government. If you see that road right now, these guys have done marvelously well. So what do you want me to say? I might talk, I might be now. Now where they stay?
If Obaseki do any work today, I'll constantly talking for you.
Yeah, right. If not you condemn that person, he say he's wolf. In fact, he fell woefully. I disagree with you. I will use my power to talk that whoever that coming to this platform and say this person fell woefully is a lie. Don't be enemy of progress because your judgment day is coming. Be real and speak true to the power. Don't be everything you condemn it. Then there is something. There is something you will bring. I don't want. There is something. Let us deviate from politics. Something is going on in Nigeria, which something like LASMA, VIO, all those people, they have done harm to Nigerians, to Lagosians. You know, someone hanged himself yesterday. I saw it because of what? They seized his keke na pepe. This last man, when this guy hung himself, opposite last man office. But then the journalists came and they deny. Because maybe the man doesn't have any money to bring his keke out. Because the work they're doing in Lagos State is bad. If you have, in fact, if you go in Lagos Street and do interview about LASMA, my brother, this is another instance. This LASMA, I have got encounter with them. These people, they don't scare calling money to you. They will start 250,000 calling for you for something that you didn't commit or something that said, okay, let's get settled.
Thank you, Augustine.
Thank you. Please, one day you bring this in out so that we can talk this in. It's too much. Thank you.
God bless you, sir.
And welcome back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. Okay, Mr. Alex is calling back. Mr. Alex,
Mr. Najawas,
yes, sir.
Thank you. I didn't think you answer me second time. Anyway, thank you. Brother Chimeze, this is to you. You know you are my respected brother that lives in diaspora. Telling a government where they have failed is not being enemy of progress.
Exactly.
We praise the government when they do well. We condemn them when they are wrong. Telling a government that they lied to us when they said they were going to fix Gelegele seaports and they didn't do it and monies were spent is not being enemy of progress. Telling a government that lied to us they were going to give us international cargo airports and they lied and monies were spent on landscaping in a donut. We have that video and the evidence. It's not being enemy of progress. NAIJA you sponsor people with your hard money into the forest when the news was too much. So go and really check if Fulanis were really raping and killing our women. Your videos are still there. And your governor was quiet in Edo State. He took money allegedly from Buhari government, 26 billion naira to supervise allegedly the killings of his own people. When governors like Octom were fighting back, we called him out to speak up. He did not speak up. That is not being an enemy of progress. That is calling your leaders, holding them accountable. They are two different things. Don't catch people. We are not fools. Telling the government to tell us about our financial expenses, how we borrowed money, who is doing what, is not being enemy of progress. Telling the government to show us the schools and the market built and the drainage system built in Edo State, everywhere is flooded. It's rainy season. It's not being enemy of progress. Telling the Shomole government who stopped 30 billion naira water storm project, and the governor was the head of the Shomole economic team, asking questions about my own money, your money, our money in Edo State is not being enemy of progress. We spoke about the 70,000 naira minimum wage.
All right.
We praise him for that. We spoke about the secretariat. We praise him for that. But that's not enough for 8 years, Mr. Chimeze.
Thank you.
Get that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, I have another person on the phone. We have Madam Origin with us. Madam Origin, good evening to you, ma. Thank you very much for calling in. Please, I would like you to talk to us. Thank you, ma.
Yes, Mr. NAIJA Watch. Welcome back.
Thank you, ma.
It's good to know you traveled to Nigeria and you're back safely. I just before I don't want to forget this. This Mr. Chimezi. That man, they talk like AI, like say the prompt that just come through where I'm like that. Please, Mr. Chimeze, see what I'm telling you. Go and find, you see that IMF loan, that the recent one they collected. Please go and beg Kenyan people to come and protest on your behalf. And the hundreds of trillions of naira that is borrowed on your behalf, that is marked ruler there, and you're talking from two sides of your mouth. God, I just don't want. I'm just pissed, angry with you. So take that one. That one is for you. Mr. NAIJA Watch, I greet to Mama Diaspora. I greet everyone. I just want to summarize a few. I wanted to talk about Ndume and anyway, Ndume has been, I'll call that ranting. That's just the way I want to put it.
Exactly.
Ndume has been in the office. He was in ANPP 1998 to 2010. He was in PDP 2010 to 2014. And he switched to APC 2014 till date. You see, those things they call small fire. Like I told you, I'm a farmer. I still a farmer, was a farmer, grew up in the village. When we want to avoid fire from spreading across to the other people's farm, we just put small fire around the area you want to contain, and then just to put down fire. You can use fire to put down fire. That's what he's doing. He just uses small fire to put down the fire he and his cohorts. Sometimes, I told you before, I've been researching. You see, but try and compartmentalize your research from independence to you go down to the post-independence, you go to the coups and the counter-coups, and you go down to the genocidal war, and you come back to the so-called democracy that they are doing. If you look at it systematically, nothing, it is the same people. At least let us take from the coups down till date. It is the same people, nothing has changed. When they did this Oputa, this thing, because like I said, until Nigerians, these people I come here for, these my people, the youth of Nigeria, until people begin to research and begin to look into things deeply. See all this one, this periphery we are in, where also. When you begin to look deep, you see that it's the same people. He is calling guild, he's learning kakistocracy and whatever. When he is the chairman of them. When they've been doing all this and all this GPT. Look at trillions of naira, and Mr. Chimeze, this AI is coming to put fire, small fire, to douse evil that is going on. Anyway, I don't have anything to say to him today. Let me just keep quiet. And I tell you this, let me say this one more time. You see, there is this man called Yakubu Dagora. The first time I heard from him is a very respectable man from he was one of the chief speakers or former speaker of the House of Representatives. As at the time he was the House of the Speaker, he tried to see how they can douse them, not go overboard with cars, and he maintained, I think during his time it was Peugeot that they were using. And they called him a few days ago to come and douse the fire, because this one you people are hearing from the governors, and now they are coming to set fire between the governors and the communities. It's coming small, because that is how you feel. If you don't look inside well, you will not know what is coming up. They called him to come and speak on behalf of the House of Representatives and the House of Senate, because they are collecting millions of naira every month. This man that I respected the first time I heard from him, to tell you that these people, they are the same. Nothing changes.
Thank you, ma'am.
And he said sorry, 30 seconds.
Okay.
He said that they were paid 400,000 naira a month. And when you look at it, what is it? But he also accepted that they were, as at his time, he was receiving 25 million a month. And he said something, he said, within 2 to 3 days, that money has finished. And you will listen to him and you will think, okay, 25 million finishing in 3 days or 5 days. And this is what they want to circulate across the nation, where you will have people Almajiri coming to line up and collecting money. What kind of country is this? What kind of regime is this? This is what is going on, and this is what they want us to swallow and continue to siphon money and eat it with impunity. And let me conclude with Mr. Alex, capital rejectamento. Something need to give. My people, please wake up. The people I come here for, youths of Nigeria, what you're sitting on is dangerous. God bless you.
Madam Orija, before you go, make I tell you, say, if we are waiting for Nigerians to wake up with what I saw in Nigeria, it's a miracle. Now go up as I talk, and these people, they know. These people never ready.
This whitewashed house, where all of them, they are looking whitewashed, and everybody is.
Madam Oriji, I personally drove out every weekend to see what Nigerians are up to. My head big. These guys are not serious. I'm telling you, they are not serious. You know, so that's all I can say.
Yeah, they are the children and the brothers of where is this one that spoke last? We say Mr. NAIJA Watch, don't mind them. They are Nigeria is doing well. People go and keep doing well. I rest it there. God bless you.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you too. Okay, let me take this call. We have Mr. F.A. with us. Mr. F.A., talk to us. Mr. F.A., are you there? Good evening to you.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening, sir.
Thank you very much. Please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Well done, sir. You are welcome. How was your trip?
Very good, my brother. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, may God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
I just called because of my principal, Mr. Aswen Ighodalo. So I stand by my right. I want Edo people to vote for that man. I know already Aswen Ighodalo is our next governor of Edo State. So I just want to I want to encourage my people to continue support Aswen Ighodalo. I see the last rally they're doing in Edo State, everywhere is shut down. And that one is testing microphone, you see? We never start to. So this is a sign that we are going to somewhere. And without Aswen Ighodalo, no governor, the special grace of God. It's Aswen Ighodalo we need for that seat. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, my brother.
We go. Now number one. You too, you be number one. Mr. NAIJA Watch. I will not praise Aswen without I not praise you. And Mr. NAIJA Watch, even though we like your stand, one man stand, and nobody will say you not try. You know, it's the person who campaign for your platform for Aswen without nobody they do one. I know many platforms that is get some agreement, collect some things, but you are not like that because you are not corrupt. So that is why most of us we look up to you, and may God bless you and your family. Nothing will do you, sir. Thank you, sir. May God bless you.
Thank you, my lovely brother. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. Yes, sir. All right, I'm taking Mr. Innocent calling back again. Mr. Innocent, we need to move on now. You are calling back again. You have only 1 minute, sir.
Oh, yes, Mr. NAIJA Watch. Thank you for what you just said. You know, when I came back, when I told you I went to Nigeria and I came back, and I told you that I traveled around, that Nigeria, all these things that we are saying here, talking on this thing, that people there do not even know what we are saying. They are not even bothered about what we are saying, about, telling them to come out. Now you see it yourself. You see it yourself too. Because when I was saying that, you said, well, we're doing what we are doing. We'll continue to do what we are doing. But down there, you see how people just mind their business. Whatever, all the things that we talk about here, that we're hyping ourselves, getting our blood pressure up here, those people do not care. They don't worry. It looks to them like that, we're talking too much. We are raising our blood pressure. But for them, life continues. So I'm glad you came back and you said the same thing. When I came back, I told you this is how Nigeria is. That place cannot change.
Exactly.
I've given up politics, honestly. I've given up politics just to talk. We just talk about it. But for politics, like I said, somebody said yesterday too, said the only reason Nigeria can be better is if the judiciary is taken care of. That's what I say. The judiciary, if the judiciary reforms, if it doesn't, politics will be the same thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you very much. My people, yes, callers, we are done with you for now. Yes, Mr. Innocent called back to acknowledge that with all I saw spending 4 months in Nigeria, the only thing I can say for sure right now is that people are suffering. But if you ask me if these people will ever hit the street, I'll tell you it's very, very slim. The chances is very, very slim. Although anything can happen, but I don't know how you want it to happen when you are not seeing the anger in them. You know, even though they have the anger in them right now, within them, they are using it against themselves. That's all I saw in Nigeria. But I don't know. But nevertheless, Tinubu is not aware there's hunger in the land. I'll continue to say that Tinubu is not aware until you tell him he's not aware. Simple. I'd like to call on the first person on the panel. Let me start with Black Panther. Could give us some other things.
I'm here. Can I speak?
Okay, you're available now. Okay, talk to us, sir. Yes. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. 8 minutes.
Okay, good evening to you. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Thank God for joining mercies on your behalf, and thank God you are able to unite back to your family. We appreciate God for your life and for all that you've done.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you.
Greetings to Mommy Diaspora, and then the panelists, I greet you all. Madam Rita, I think maybe we'll say this to ourselves. We may have our children in diasporas, right? And it's ideal that we also teach them what we eat. So that young man actually was sidelined by this man not bringing starch and black soup for him. So on his behalf, I advocate that you make a special black soup. Thank God, you'll be on somewhere very soon. So take that black soup and then the starch. Let that guy have a special taste of that delicacy. That way, we will not forget our history. That aside, thank you. On the issue of the country as it stands today, it's ideal to say that the government has done well. If they did well, you'd say they've done well. But if I will ask you, Nigerians, and then people that live in diaspora, the Heathrow Airport, was it built by the British government, or they had a consensus with partners like China or Netherlands to come build that airport, and then they will use it for this year, and then before British government will have it back? If somebody can answer that. I live here in Texas by the grace of God. I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and Black Panther can attest to this. The international airport here in Dallas-Fort Worth is the third busiest airport in the world. Last year, 81.something million people came through DFW Airport, ranking the third. We were second year before, but last year we were third. Dubai came second, and then Atlanta came first. And sometimes I wonder myself, like, how did 81 million people cross into this airport and there's no blink? Like, no blink. No blink. 81 million people pass through an airport, in a state, no blink. I think Atlanta did over 85 or 88 million thereabouts last year. And then Dubai did maybe a million above us, and that's why they came second. Now, this airport that I just mentioned to you, we are built by the government of those countries. And you can challenge me on that, because the last time I checked, in fact, my airport here has about 5 different terminals. They are about to build the 6th terminal in the DFW airport. Do you know how much that it will cost to build that terminal? Let me not tell you, I don't freak out in billions of dollars. And nothing shake in the state. Well and good, they have a new airport. Well and good. But the question here that I will ask you people is, why have China or Chinese in consensus to build the airport for Nigeria when you have money in the hands of these wicked men that can build that airport without a blink? You have money that can pay off the debt of Nigeria as it stands today. If you want to pay off Nigerian debt in the next 24 hours, you can pay it off without a blink. The money are in the hands of this wicked man, this evil child of evil forest. You show a video some days ago, and that young man analyzed how these guys became, how they got their money. As I watched that video, I was burning, and that's why I said, can you send the link on that day? Because I was burning. Something was burning in me. Government of the world, all over the world, they built infrastructures for their own people. Peter Gregory said, public money should be used for public good, not for private individuals. I challenge you, sir. One politician can build a mini airport in Nigeria without any blink, sir. Without any blink. Have they done well? Maybe yes, maybe no. I have my own opinion, and you can't fortify my opinion. Nigeria's debt, the money we owe today that we owe the IMF, we can pay it off. We can pay it off without a blink in the next 24 hours. But these guys, they go and borrow money and they steal it, and you and I will pay for it. They build the airport, well and good, but you know, part of your economy will be benefited by a foreign government. A foreign government will benefit from the irresponsibility of the people that you have in power. And some people will call and say, oh, Anambra is doing well. When their current governor is the former governor of Central Bank, a professor, Charles Soludo, is the governor he was a former governor of Central Bank. How is the state better today? How is Anambra better? After the reign of Peter Gregory in Anambra, nothing has changed. They cannot stand his match. Not even this person in government. And somebody will call. That man that called lives in America. He lives where he is. And he's telling you that to go outside and say, my God, my state is good, when your state is not good. And the same way they want to force it down your throat. How on earth can the government of a country consent? And the reason why we have TSA around the world today now is because of 9/11. The government of a country will now consent their international airports to a foreign government because their politician will steal their money, and you want me to be jumping and dancing macabre dance. You have your opinion, I have my opinion. Do you know how much Tinubu was in millions of dollars? Where did he get the money from? Do you know how much we can worth in billions of dollars? Where did he get the money from? Do you know how much Obaseki was in millions of dollars? Where did he get the money? Do you know how much Shemakinde, my own governor, was in billions of dollars? Where did they get the money from? These guys, they steal our commonwealth. And because now they have a new airport, consent to a foreign government. And they just said, this is not how to do it now. I should be dancing my cover down for them. You have your opinion, people. And don't get me wrong. I'm not against your opinion, but it's my own opinion. Nigeria can build that airport 10 times without a blink, without in that project. What have they done? They steal our common patrimony. They steal our commonwealth. These same guys could not pay 5 billion naira for student loan, and they gave 90 billion for Hajj. 90 billion naira for Hajj. These guys cannot build hospitals, and they have private jets. Do you know a governor of a state was duped of a jet, the governor of Sampara. People, sir, people, man, I am not against your opinion. I'm not against your will and your wish, but I tell you, Nigeria can be better. Nigeria can do well. It's only sad that these men in their 70s and in their 60s, in their 80s are the ones destroying the country. But I know that posterity will not forgive you all. You will be judged. Your generation will be judged. Your family will be judged. Your children's children will be judged. To your fourth and your fifth generation. Thank you, Saidi Mike.
All right, give us a mandate. Thank you. I like that vibration this evening. God bless you. Thanks for that wonderful submission. If you're listening to us, please do your part from your living room, anywhere you're watching us from, by just pressing on the like and like button and help us to share. Thank you so much. Enterprise, good evening to you, sir. Thanks for joining us. Divine Cross, thanks once again. George Fosa, thank you. God bless every one of you right there. Messi Amerigi and many, many more. Oga Chris, I would like you to talk to us, sir. Thank you very much. Good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. NAIJA Watch. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Now, Chris, they talk or I need to talk.
Black Panther, you calm down again.
Okay, no, don't worry.
Chris.
We'll call you back. Your body to the hot.
You see this Chris now. Now the two in Nigeria are not going to take good with this, so. You see, they're giving me now. You don't chop. You leave your brother. You see, now. I know now. I just want to put them. Make I see how Chris go behave first. You see, they're giving meat for parliament now. Now you catch the meat
Black
first.
Panther, wait.
You see,
wait. Many people say, although we are some I boy you.
Now you go there when now. These people not too hard.
Go ahead, sir. Thank you very much.
May I talk? I beg. Thank you very much, Mr. NAIJA Watch, and it's nice to have you back. And thank you yesterday for the opportunity you gave me to serve Nigerians. I'm very grateful for that. And thank you so much for all you do on the road, in the air, in the airport, everywhere. You're concerned about Nigerians. May God continue to bless you. And I hope you met your lovely family the way you left them. And I can feel they are happy to have you back. And the videos you play, you know, it's not easy to interview the TUC chairman. I think his name is Osifo. And thank you for a job well done. At least we can hear from our own media, not what we hear, the doctored information we get from this mainstream channel. And let me greet the people on the comment section first. I greet you all, and it's good to be with you all again. And thank you all for yesterday's support. You all are the best. Thank you for all you do. And special greetings to Mommy Diaspora for all the support, everything you did yesterday, and you've been doing. I'm very grateful for everything. Thank you so much, Mommy, and happy weekends to you. Yeah, and the people listening to us all over the world, I greet you all. You all are the best as you continue to fight for the freedom of your nation. And the God Almighty will continue to bless you and increase you from strength to strength. And the people on the panel with me, it's good to have you all. It's nice to be with you all. Happy weekend to you. Well, I don't know. And for me, we really have to be clear on some of the issues. You know, I don't think it is proper to mix up issues. We have to have a clear-cut dichotomy between issue. And the reason I'm saying this is because of what one of our callers said earlier on, that, you know, and this is not the first time we've been saying that people don't say anything good in what leaders do. No. We do see what leaders do. We see the good that leaders do. We see the good parts. But you must understand that you are missing the point. When NAIJA Watch keeps saying that this airport is good, NAIJA Watch has not told us that Nigeria has succeeded because of that airport. He only portrays something that he saw that was good. That automatically did not mean the government has done well. He clearly stated that things are bad in the country. But as for this airport, this one is good. So we must see it like that. He has also made that point clear with Edo State that, okay, in this aspect, this one is good. But in this aspect, this is not good. So that is what we are saying. See, if you vote in somebody to come and do 10 things for you as a governor, and the person is able to do 2, in all honesty, that person has failed. Not just that the person was able to do only 2, but he did those 2 at a cost that could have been enough to do those 10 things that you voted him to do. So in all sincerity, if you are giving assessment for that kind of a person, there is no way you can ever say that that person has passed. The only thing you can do, the best you can do, is to acknowledge that aspect where he has. That's if you even care to. You just acknowledge that aspect and move on. And for example, if a road that's supposed to cost 10 naira and you did that road with 30 naira, do you think I'm going to praise you for that? As for me, even if I can see the road there, you have failed. You have failed. It's my assessment, it's my judgment, and I'm going to hold on to that. And I will also challenge you, because you've been repeating this every time. I will also challenge you that you stop talking about Hope Uzodinma of Imo State. Stop saying that he has not done well. Focus on the good things he has done. Stop criticizing him. You have to, if you need to judge things, you have to balance everything. So if we criticize whatever we criticize, if we say the government of our state has failed, we know what we are talking about. We know where we are coming from. So focus on the good things Hope Uzodinma has done and stop saying he has failed. Stop promoting him. He has done some things. You cannot tell me that a governor will be there for 8 years and he hasn't done anything. It is on the basis of that I want to encourage Nigerians that, look, your only sure bet in this fight against the emancipation of Edolite is a vote for Barrister Osaigbovo Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. He's the only sure bet, because this is the only person that has accurately accounted for everything he was voted to do. And guess what? He didn't stop there. He went ahead to outperform even his campaign promises. I don't think there's any other governor that has done that in the history of Nigeria, in this 21st century politics. I'm not talking about the politics of 70s, because those people, at least, they have some level of conscience. It is only Barrister Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata. He achieved everything he campaigned that he was going to do. He went ahead to surpass what he campaigned for. And he didn't just end there. He also corrected the rot he met in the system. So this is somebody that was able to take care of the past, he took care of the present, and he went ahead to take care of the future. And he's still doing that till today. You can see a lot of leaders, after leaving power, you don't hear them talk again. It's either they are eating or they just run away with their loot so that they will not send the EFCC after them. But since Barrister Olumide Akpata left power, he's still at daggers drawn with the leadership of the NBA. He's still holding all the lawyers to account for whatever they do. Till today, he's not even concerned about becoming a son or whatever. Just last 2 months here, he also told us that judgment that is coming from the courts are questionable, that the judiciary have been bought. This is a body that he belongs to, and he's still part of that body. See, somebody that can do that. So why will you tell me that that is not the best person that you are supposed to trust the leadership of Edo State in his hands with our eyes closed? What else do we want from a leader? Like I said, by Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata, it's like buy one, get one free. He's an epitome of Osaigbovo Ogbemudia and Ambrose Ali combined together. These were the best governors we ever had in Edo State. There's even no use to say arguably. No. They were the best governors we ever had in Edo State. Not even Edo State, Bender State as at then. You can imagine a governor that would tar road all the way from Benin City to Abraka in Delta State with internally generated revenue, with funds, the meager funds that come from the federal government. Yet, the state has been splitted into 2 parts, and you have a governor, they cannot even we are talking about municipal roads. Municipal is the busiest part of a city. You can't even complete it. Not to talk of going to other local government. Edo has 3 senatorial districts. If Benin City is in shambles, if Benin City is a sick eyesore, so what do we expect other places to be? So the people of Edo State, you have a choice. Madam Origin, I've told you people, you have a choice. It is either you want to stay the way you are or move forward. And the only person that can move you forward is Barrister Olumide Osagbovo, Akpata of the Labour Party, not because of politics, not because we just want to say, because the evidences are there, because he respects democratic institutions, because he has economic sagacity, because he knows what it takes to manage funds appropriately, because he knows the burden of putting extra cost on the people he governs. It's not just about generating. It's about what have you done with the little that you have. Barrister Olumide Osagbovo Akpata of the Labour Party demonstrated that with the little he has, he could turn the NBA around. And till today, despite his forays, despite his activities in the political space, despite his support for His Excellency Peter Obi, despite taking up the cases of the NSAS victim, despite being at loggerheads with the federal government, yet they cannot find anything to attack him. Because if they had, they would have come all hard on him. He was there in NSAS giving pro bono services to people. He was there after the Lagos looting that they called election. He was there supporting the people to get justice for the way they were treated. He wasn't perturbed. He didn't care. All he just wanted was good life for the people. This is the kind of leader, it's the exact kind of leader that Edo State people wanted. This was what we were expecting from the government of Obaseki when he cried out to us that they want to remove him from power because he didn't want to share the state resources. And the good people of Edo State said, no, this cannot happen. And we all stood beside him. They all stood beside him. Let me remove myself because I didn't support him. I didn't support him in the first tenure because of the shadow way he got the ticket in the first place. And that's exactly the rule book he's playing. The way he has given Aswen Godalo the ticket, that was how Oshomole gave him the ticket. So that's why we are saying there has to be an end to this godfatherism thing. It is only Barrister Olumide Akpata that clearly has no godfather in this game, even if he does. Come on, who don't want to have His Excellency Peter Obi as a godfather? Who wouldn't want to have Alex Otti as a godfather in this political equation that we have now? Somebody that has compared notes at least 9 times with Alex Otti of Abia State, and he has vowed not to repeat what Alex has done, but to outperform Alex Otti in the first 1 year of his administration. Now, this is not politics. This man has set a very unusual standard. What it means is that he's not going to come to us to be telling us that this is what I have done, this is what I've... No, he's not going to go and import somebody from the US to come and showcase all he has done. He has told us that his benchmark for success is the achievement of Alex Otti of Abia State. So all we need to do in assessing him after 1 year is to look at what Alex has done and we look at what he has done. That is an unusual benchmark. That is like somebody setting an exam for himself, but giving you the answers. What else do we want from him? What assurances again do we want? These are not white elephant promises. These are not political gimmicks. This is not a caricature of political antics. This is somebody that knows clearly his onions. To the extent, look at somebody that managed an association of erudite and intelligent people, people that are well-to-do. He didn't give them any extra economic burden. Rather, he provided for all of them. He divulged power to the states. If somebody can do this at the federal level, what do you expect him to do at the state level? When he will have all the paraphernalias of the legislators, the executive, and the judiciary to work with him, definitely he's going to outperform everybody. And this is a man that believes in local government administration. And we know that the bane of development in Nigeria as a whole is the lack of power, the suffocation of the local government system. But this man believes so much in local government system because he knows that the people can only get the dividends of democracy through the local government system. That is why in the Western world you hear of city councils. That is where the activities take place. Those are the people responsible for roads, water, everything you can think of, all the infrastructures. This is the game. This is the difference that Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party brings into the politics. He's not just going to be, this is what we are going to. No. This man has already given you a benchmark. He has already told you what to judge him with. And not just that he's setting the standard, he has overstated. So if Alex Oti has done 10 things, we expect him to have done at least 11 things because he said he was going to outperform him. Nobody set that standard for him. He did that for himself. This is a man that you can say the epitome of power. He exudes confidence. And that's what Edolites are known for. This is somebody that brings everybody to the table, carries everybody along. Look at the way he has been campaigning. Somebody that told Nigerians, and that's exactly what he's doing, about his manifesto. One of our brother came here the other day, I was reading manifesto, I was laughing. Now, the manifesto of Barrister Olumide Akpata, never in history. It is called the Open Manifesto. Come on, guys, do you know what that means? It's not just coming out to give Edolites, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. No. Anywhere Barrister Olumide Akpata goes to campaign, he asks those people, what do you want? And once they tell him, he takes whatever they have told him and he adds it to his manifesto. That is Open Manifesto. So it's not just a case of I know it all. It's a case of communicating, connecting with the people, because he knows that the needs of the people in Edo North is different from the needs of the people in Edo Central. It's different from the needs of the people in Edo South. The man in Oriomo has different needs compared to the man in Ohomora, in Sabongidaura, and the man in Afema area, in Auchi. They are different from what the man that is in Esan Central, Irua, what that person will need. Different from what somebody from Esan Northeast, Uromi, will need. Different from somebody from Ikpobaoka, what that person will need. That is why he calls his manifesto Open Manifesto. He keeps updating this manifesto as he talks to the people. So how else do you want to know that this man truly cares for you? How else do you want to know? This, I'll just round up now, sir. This Open Manifesto alone is a testament that he really, really wants to solve the problem that affects the people and not the problem that affects him. Mr. Njawa, thank you so much for the long time you gave me. I'm very grateful. God bless you, sir.
All right, okay, Chris, thank you, sir. I have to give you that long time because your submission was communicative, so I never wanted to stop you. Thank you very much for that submission. I appreciate you. Let me come to Black Panther. Black Panther, we have you to speak to us, talk to us, sir. Good evening to you once again.
Is it me or somebody else that will speak?
You. Then I'll come to Abdul Malik after you. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you. Because this is how we're supposed to be saying it so that we don't get into the hands and start leaking the good juice somebody gives to us. So NAIJA, thank you, because I don't want to leak juice. I want to work for it. I want to thank you for doing the FBI way. Because you're supposed to be enlisted into the FBI because you have run it, the FBI connection. And I want to say that is intelligent from your side. That is intelligent. And you apply, before you apply the intelligence, you apply common sense to it. And that's the wisdom God has given you. And I just want to thank God for your life. I want to thank God for where you are today and where you are going to be tomorrow, because I know the more they look down on you, the higher you will go. That is how it is, and that is how it's going to be forever. In Jesus' mighty name. I want to thank Mommy. Mommy, thank you. You have laid a good foundation. You have labored, and you will reap. This is the foundation you have laid. And look at how the house built on that foundation. Look at how smart, intelligent, and progressive he is. That is what Nigeria needs. And I thank you, Mommy, for doing that for our generation, because we are benefiting from the foundation you have laid. Thank you very much, Mommy. May God bless you. I want to thank everybody out there. I want to thank the commenters, top notch to all the commenters. Those of you, wherever you are in diaspora, may God bless you all. You see, NAIJA Wash. NAIJA Wash. NAIJA Wash.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think we need to go on educating the people in diaspora. We need that. We need a psychologist and an educationist that will come and really educate people on how to decide and make decisions on how governance should be, on how to decide to look at a good person that can rule you. What factors you need to consider before you can say this one can have a way. You might pick many, but you have that mentality of having that boldness to decide. I think we need somebody that will come and educate we, the diasporans, because we are doing more damage than repair in what we are doing now. We are doing more damage because what I heard, it's absurd. You see, I will not talk too much politics today, but that is one assignment we need to do. And I pray we do it, because we don't need to be scattered like when you put corn for one place, then when you put sugar, ants will just come from different corner. We don't need to be like that. We need to organize so that we can come a different way, but we are going one direction. It's not when it comes to making decision on who to govern, then we all will start talking one thing that is not even obtainable. If you look at the percentage in the world as a whole, it's not even obtainable. It's not even up to 20%. But we are applying it. So in that case, I'll rest down. I'm not going to speak more on too much politics today. I want to speak on our mind, the kind of mindset we have, and I want to speak on the airport issue and who have done it before we start knocking leg to the wall. You see, airports are built all over the world by government, and government does one thing: they give it. They after building it, they allow the private sector to bid for some portions of the airport, like the maintenance and other things, but the security is solely owned by the government. Now, if you look at some airports in UK, it's being owned by private sector, but other things in there was being concession to other individuals, and the government have a big role in terms of security to play. That is how an airport is being run. But in Nigeria, airport is run by government, built by government, and run down by government. The reason is that because of corruption. Because anything they build, that thing is built not for the people, but that thing is built for them to suck money, for them to use it as for political, political campaign, strategy. That is the mindset of Nigerian politicians. They don't build things to maintain things for the people. They build things not to maintain it so that they can come forward and campaign with that thing, and we keep on going in circles. That is why they don't want to maintain anything in Nigeria. And when they come to giving it to the private sector, they sell it to themselves, and we don't have anything to say about it. Even when you call the private sector in, they mess it up because they know there's no avenue for them to steal. Look at the road. that they are building, the road they are building to Calabar, super highway. Now, instead of them to give such amount, that can huge sum of money, you cannot sit as a government to build that when your economy is going down. You need to bring in private sector that will bid for it. And that private sector must be well evaluated, and you must see what he has done concerning that part. Not only be an engineering firm, but you must go through the books so that it does not have a role, a way of kicking back at your government as a whole. Look at what is happening now. The person that the concession that road to for superhighway has a case with the FBI in America. You see, that is the purpose for it all. Now, how do we go about it? Because all the airports you see in Nigeria were all done by Buhari. Because he concessioned them out. All the airports you see renovation, they were done by Buhari regime. It was done by Buhari regime. OBJ started it, but he couldn't go in. He couldn't confirm it, but Buhari went through it. That was why you see all the 6 political zones has an international airport that is non-functional. It's only one that is functional. I mean, 2, Abuja and Lagos. The rest are just dormant. They use that one to eat money. That is how Nigerian government. And the only thing, when you made mention of the election, I said one thing. I said, if we had to go into another election without setting a foundation, we are going to reaffirm and confirm the ludicrous, the bad behavior, the vampirism going on in Nigeria. We are going to confirm, and we're going to give them a pass mark to continue with it. That is it. And you said one thing again. You said they will never allow Peter Obi to be. I concur with you. You know why? If you allow Peter Obi to be in this thing, Peter Obi will take all the food, all their where they make money, will take it out of their hand. The reason why is that even if Peter Obi comes in, if they will fight him and they will not allow him to do it, because you know why? The foundation in which this democracy of Nigeria is positioned is a very muddy, it's in a muddy water. It's in a muddy water. The reason why you see these men go from party to party is because they don't even have a Nigeria doesn't have a democratically well structured to now say we are a nation. It's not there. I still need to be corrected. It's not there. Because you see, people cannot even come out to come and fight for it because they are not well informed and they don't know how to go about it. Because everybody is wallowing in corruption. Give me, I give you. Give me, I give you. That is it. And to our people in diaspora, that you think that you can evaluate a man when he has done 1 or 2 things and you give him a passport that he has done something. Look, let me say what Obaseki has done in Edo State that I know. 1, he has built a shopping mall for us with private sector. 2, he has painted some secretariat. 3, he has painted nursing school. What again? They said he took advantage of the fiber optic to build one studio where people can come and learn how to sing and learn how to do other things. That is what I have seen with my eyes. So if you have seen anything, please come out and tell us that I'm lying. So, Mr. NAIJA, I just want to thank you, and I bless you, and God bless you. But I want to reiterate and say it again. We need to educate the people in diaspora. You being in diaspora they don't make you well elated to even do something pass the people in Nigeria. There are very people that are educated in Nigeria too. So thank you, NAIJA.
That's my brother right there. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you for being a support team. I appreciate you always. Thank you so much for your support and for your wonderful submission. Guys, we are still here. You can see I'm struggling with my voice. I don't know how to lose my voice, but although I know how to lose them, but I'll talk about that in another day. You know, because today I don't want to stress myself that much. It's crazy, but it's good. It's good to be honest. Make I tell the truth. It's good to be back home. It's just good. Nigeria is beautiful, but it get the way you're today. Get the way today, you know. We should be grateful that we have an option. Yeah, be grateful. People that doesn't have any option today doesn't mean we're better than them. Just be grateful for the privileges. All right. I would like us to hear from Abdul Malik. Thank you, sir, for your patience. Yes, sir.
Please allow me about 30 seconds, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Panelists, if you get something from me, I beg, who can I respond so that we can do this on time? I beg. Mr. Black Panther, Mr. Chris, Dr. CM, Abdul Malik, Madam Rita, please, you guys, I need you. I beg. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Abdul Malik, thank you very much, sir, for your understanding, your patience, and your consistency. Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, NAIJA World.
Thank you,
welcome to your base, back to your base. And good evening, everyone in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. You see, this Ndume was talking in the Arise, was talking in the China TV. You see, what he says is right, because I see no reason why president, some of your ministers and senators, they don't have access to meet with you. I don't know how you will know what is going on in the country if they don't have access to meet with you. How do you know what is the latest, what is going on? You understand? You see, the people that are working against, working under Tinubu, they are incompetent and they are thieves. Yeah, some of them, majority of them, they are competent, they are thieves too. Because I see no reason why what they're supposed to do, they don't do it. It's not what necessary they are doing. What's necessary they're supposed to take on, they don't take on what necessary, which is very bad. How the president will know what is going on in the country? How can some senator and some minister that don't have access to meet the president to discuss what is going on in the country? It's very sad. You see this airport they did in Lagos. It's good to do airport, but if you take a look, that money they used to do that airport, the money that they stole is like times 3 of the airport they did in that Lagos. Yeah, they stole almost three. The one that they stole, it would do like other 3 airport like that in the other place in the other city in Nigeria. Just take a look last year when they was doing the train in Lagos, that train. It's the same thing. Ethiopia did the same train, and Ethiopia kilometer is longer than Nigeria kilometer. But the money they used to do Ethiopia kilometer train, Nigeria money, Ethiopia money, Nigeria money is more than the Ethiopia one, and Ethiopia one is longer than Nigeria one. That is the country we find ourselves. It's good to do, but if you take a look, how can you give somebody 100 billion to do a contract? You will use only 1 billion to do contract. You will pocket almost 99 million. You understand? It's not probably you fail. You did not do anything. Why can't you pocket that 1 billion, 1 million, and use the other 99 million to do the other contract? But no, our government, they don't do that. That is the reason why we are suffering in the country. Look at what you said now, how people are suffering in the country. But they make good provision for the people. It will not be like that. We know everywhere there is stress, everywhere in the world. But you take a look at other countries, people that are suffering at least just 5%, 10%, but in Nigeria, almost 80% of people, they are suffering. Probably the government is free woefully. Yes. Because there is no help. There is nothing to get benefit from the government. Nothing. There is no water. There is no road. There is no electric, common electric. But you do airport, your government, how many years? We don't have an airline. Nigeria government don't have airline. And other African countries, all those great countries like Ethiopia, Morocco, Egypt, they have their own personal government airline. They fly everywhere in the world. But Nigeria government, We don't have our personal airline, but you go and build airport. But it's good to build airport, but the money they used to build that airport, the one they stole, is like ×2 of that airport. Yeah, though they are just full of those people that they cannot produce anything good. All these things they are doing is just propaganda, so that then people say they do something. No, we know it's good to do airport, but it's not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough. They need to do more. Yeah, they need to do more, because now, if you take a look now, what really matters now is this: is how Nigeria now, how insecurity, how they will go back to farm so that they can produce food that they can eat themselves. Look at what that Ndume say. Even some people now, you have money, but you cannot see food to buy, like some stuff you need. It will be a time, if this will continue, it will be exchanged by barter. Yeah, in a commerce, you understand? Because when you have rice, somebody will give you beans, you will exchange. You see, imagine a country, we have what it takes to farm, to produce anything we need in the country, but we cannot go to farm. Why can't you government fight for insecurity? But they don't talk about that. Some people will still say so that we praise them. How can we praise those social people? We cannot praise them because they don't do what they're supposed to do. Yes, they don't do what they're supposed to do. How can you praise such people? Look how people are suffering in the country. People can no longer eat anymore. Every cost of living everywhere. What about somebody who don't have money? How you will feed? Some people they don't even know what they will eat. They cannot even predict what they will eat a day. Is it not a shame to our government? But they don't even think about that. They don't think. It is very terrible something. It's not the way we are looking. It is very terrible. Because if you see somebody did not eat, just like almost like 6 hours, 7 hours, just take a look how you will feel. Talk later, somebody did not eat for like 2 days or 3 days. Our government, I don't even know. Because the thing is getting worse every day. How can we change this? How can we change it? Because now the thing is getting worse. How can we change it? Don't say that you don't believe there is something will happen there, because this hunger, it will provoke what will happen in Nigeria, because SARS, how it started in that country. Did you know where SARS was brutalized the people? And as I didn't know how they come together, they started SARS. It is how the hunger will provoke the peaceful protest. Yes, it will start, because hungry can do anything. When somebody is hungry, he can do anything to survive. Yeah, that is it. I'm telling you the truth, because the thing is getting worse. How can we change this narrative for our people? People, are you not the one that's how many millions you spend now for Nigeria? It's not that it's good to spend, but it's not supposed to be like that, because if the government made provision for our people, even though you spend, you will not spend more than that. Yes, you will not spend much like that, understand? But look at now how people are suffering in Nigeria. Everybody now is crying, even though you have money, you don't have money. You have the money, you cannot even see the stuff to buy. What a government? What are you doing with the securities? How many years? 1 year and some months you'll be in the government. You cannot even talk about insecurity. How people will start going to farm to produce food. The other time, like 4 days back, right? The woman is firstly, there was a second, I don't know. He said they should go and produce food in your backyard. How many food are you going to produce in your backyard? In your backyard, how many square of land in your backyard to produce food? Is it not hypocrisy? I don't know how we will change this, because the money Nigeria have, the money we have, even though the money one of them stole, the stolen money, that it can put steady light in Nigeria. Other one, it can be all the federal road in Nigeria, it can construct all the federal road. Other one can put water. They don't even do anything. Nothing they do. That airport is nothing for me. It's nothing. It's not a depend compared to how Nigeria has money. Look at how many barrels of oil go to abroad every day in Nigeria. Almost 60% of the barrel of oil is stolen by the thieves, by the government. How many percent enter Nigeria? Probably 40%. All those money, calculate how what this money will bring to Nigeria, the economy. It will produce many things. It will bring many development in the country, but based on the government we have, the leaders, that's why Nigeria is the way it is today. It's not that Nigeria don't have money. We have money. We don't have money. You appoint minister every day. How can you pay minister? And when you appoint minister, you have your administration. That minister must have accountant, he must have secretary, he must have other things that working under him. How are you going to pay those people? But you are complaining you don't have money, you don't have money. You appoint every minister every 2 months, 1 month. Nigeria is full of propaganda, all those APC and PDP. Edo State, don't vote PDP and APC. There is nothing good will come out from APC and PDP. Vote for another party. If we can see change from the state, there is nothing good will come out from those two parties. All these things they are doing now is on propaganda. There is nothing good. Change everything in that state. Our women can no longer go to general hospital to have baby. Why? And there is government. We say we have government. What about somebody who don't have money to go to private hospital? How are you going to do? You see, we don't tell ourselves truth, and we are residing abroad. We enjoy everything in the country. If you come to your house, you have steady light, you have government water to drink or to use to bath, or you have good road to drive car, but you are campaigning for APC to PDP to continue for. Don't vote for APC and PDP in Edo State. There is nothing good will come out from those people. Thank you, NAIJA Watch.
All right, hitting on the bell and you rounding up the same time is so coincident. Thank you very much, my brother Abdul Malik. Thank you for that submission. And God bless you, sir. Okay, let's quickly come to Destiny. Okay, Destiny, thank you, sir, for your patience. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes. Good evening to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. NAIJA Watch. Good evening. Sorry for all the coming in, going out.
Yeah, that's
someone was somehow busy. You know.
Thank you.
I greet everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. For me, diaspora, I greet you specially because it's not easy to always be here every day. Even yesterday, when NAIJA Watch was not around, I was suspecting that you are going to Nigeria. I didn't know that you are coming back.
Were you suspecting that? Wow.
Seriously, I was suspecting that you are going. Well, I did not know that you are coming back. So my suspicion was wrong. Seriously, I was suspecting.
It was the opposite.
Thank you, sure. No problem. That's good. So, where will I start from? Let me start from Ali Ndume. Ali Ndume, normally I was not supposed to take him serious, but I would take him serious in one occasion that when Buhari was there, he also said the same thing like this, that there are some people in that cabinet that are trying to manipulate Buhari somehow. So that is why I will take him serious. If not, I will not. Because I will say he's from the north, so that is why he's speaking out. No. He said something like that also. So the other thing I want to speak about is for the airport. Abdul Malik, I thank you. Seriously, the airport was fine. You said about the money. Yes, we all know. In Nigeria, when they did anything, they always increase the amount they spend, which each and every one of us know. That is the problem we have. Because what they are supposed to do with like 50 euros, they will add almost 200 to 500 euros, if you are not mistaken. So, but what are we going to do? Our own is, even if I listened to my brother the other day, very dark man. He said, even if you want to even thief, actually do something, no, say, you still do, then you stay thief. You know? So, but for them not to do anything, and every time they are stealing, putting us into poverty, into pain, agony, different kind of suffering. So I was surprised listening today, hearing I don't know if the man is serious or not, the president of sometimes this brain to carry load. This country that is protesting now, the president came out, said all the whole cabinet, he dissolved almost all of them, left only the vice president. Whether he's serious of it or not, I don't know. But for him to come out to say that, meaning he's afraid of the citizen, not like our own country where the citizens are afraid of the leader. At least it showed that man is afraid of the citizen. So my own problem right now is how are we going to make it possible for the leaders to be afraid of us? Because if I never look at any other person, if I look at Wiki, I know that Wiki did not even take us serious. Wiki did not even know that we are existing. Every time it just come out, dance for us to see the dressing that is putting out, everything, taking us as if we are nobody. We don't exist in that country. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. Oh, yesterday you are not here. I said it yesterday. I said now we all have to start trying to be helping our people because we don't know. Because all these politicians, they are trying to bring poverty to our people so that when that time comes, they will give them 5,000, 2,000 just to buy their votes. We should start now helping, even if it's 2,000, 3,000, whatever. Because like sometimes we don't, when you talk, this is what I'm doing, it looks like you are praising yourself. You want people to know, no. I know many of us here have people they pay every month, which is fine. And we should try to increase it so that our people will have something. Because when we give to those ones, they have other people to give to also. So that we can control some of, not control, because control doesn't mean that the person cannot have say. So that we can talk to them that this is how it's supposed to be. When this person come after 4 years to come and give you their peanut, please don't take it from them. Because I will not be there tomorrow. It's not that when the country is good, I cannot help when I see that there's a need for me to help you. But I want you to be on your own. Not every time. There are sometimes you help because there are many of us that open some things in Nigeria. Yeah, I know that in today we did not know how it went. I know how many things that some of us have done. It doesn't mean that you cannot give your people back home cannot give accounts. When you talk, they'll say they'll try to dribble you, but what will you do? Nothing. So please let us try to help the one that we can help, to give those assistance to them. Because seriously, it's not getting funny. No, I don't want situation when by tomorrow, any one of us go home tomorrow, they will receive a one sound distress call that one of us was not okay. They pick him up. How is he going to come out? That's what you'll be looking for. And the person that did it is from inside the house. Because I always tell you, I trust, even me, I trust nobody. I won't not trust. I may tell you, I will be in this place tomorrow. I may not be here. I'll be in the other place. So we don't believe anybody. So we have to try our best to make sure we do the one we can do and leave the rest. For me, I cannot say leave the rest for God, because when you pray, you did not walk through that prayer, it's not going to help you. That's why I don't believe in Christianity. I don't believe in Muslim. I believe in what I can do with my hands. All those things are what put us where we are today. I believe if not Christianity, Muslim, all these leaders will not, they will not have that power to be riding us up and down today. We will stand up and do what we know that is good for us. But when you go to church, like when Buhari was there, some Muslim people were saying us that it is a haram for a Muslim to protest. But in Saudi Arabia, they protest. In Qatar, they protest. In Dubai, they protest. When things is not going well. Back then in Saudi Arabia, women does not drive. But later they said, no, why would you do that? They protest and do everything. Now they are driving. But Nigeria, we took all those things from all those countries, and we look as if that is where we belong to. We don't even know how to just come back to our senses. This is not how our forefathers make their own. Our forefathers, when they started, they don't know about Christianity, but the country was okay. But now that we believe in Christianity, believe in Islamic, the country is worse. And we did not even have the brain to go back to where our forefathers come from. See yet, even the ones that give us the Christianity, where I live, I hardly see youth go to church. Even monks in my city, they don't have more than 2 months. Church, maybe 2 months, maybe 4 or 5. And those churches, only the old ones that always go to the church. But in Nigeria, they turn all of us to prayer warrior. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, churches. And this is not going well. And we do not have the brain to know that, if I did, okay, I'm working in this company now. Something is not going well with me in that country. I'm not getting this, what I'm supposed to get, where we live. We always change the company. But in Nigeria, no. Pastor will tell you, keep on praying. Don't worry. Stay there. And the pastor will give me handkerchief, give me water, give me sticker to put in my motor. And the pastor is having more than 20 security men going out with a lot of van. Okay, you that gave me handkerchief or sticker, whatever. Why don't you use it for yourself? But we cannot think of that. You did not use it for yourself. Not armed robber cannot come to your house. Why don't you put their sticker in your gate? No security, no police. They will not do that. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Destiny, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I guess everybody enjoyed their minutes today because I didn't actually monitor the exact 8 minutes. Everybody talked more than 10 minutes, but that's fine. But let's keep
if it's 8 minutes, definitely my own did not is 8 minutes. I sure.
Yours is 10 minutes, 31 seconds. You know, okay. You say your own reach 8 minutes.
I think so before. Okay, no problem.
See all for screen. At the time, everybody, I know when it's not a talk. See out there, 10 minutes, 31 seconds. Everybody talk more than 10 minutes. Everybody. You know, Abdul Malik talk for 11 minutes, 40 seconds. And everybody. But that's fine. I deliberately did that. You know. Okay, let's have our final submission right now. Our final submission, we're going to cap it for 4 minutes. This time we're going to monitor it. I'll just go straight to
suppose we will 5 minutes, so we'll not let you.
Okay, let's do for 5 minutes then. That's fine. 5 minutes final submission, starting with give us a mandate if you're there. Okay, you're not there. Let's try Black Panther. Okay, Black Panther, are you there, sir?
I'm here, but give somebody else. I'll come after the person.
Okay. Let's start with Abdul Malik. 5 minutes of final submission. Okay, it looks like none of them are available. I go, you're in the show just now, because the way they go. So, all right. The only person available, the person where you're finished talking at Mr. Destiny. Mr. Destiny.
Yes, I do, yeah.
Yes, I want to keep you to the last.
Okay,
Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Destiny, we'll not come back to you again for your final submission. 5 minutes. Now you smoke minutes. Now you smoke minutes.
Okay, no problem. Everywhere.
You call me Elvis.
Oh yeah, go now. Go.
Marcy, call me before.
Yeah, we call you. Yes, you did answer. Go ahead. 5 minutes.
Sorry, I'm sorry for that. Sorry.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much for your second chance. Yeah, the problem we have in our country is very big. It's bigger than everybody. But we keep pushing because there is no harm in trying, you understand? The problem is that it's only our citizens. I wish they cooperate, they will get it right. But it's just because of there is no cooperation. That's why things are getting worse for them. Yes. Because how many politicians in Nigeria, they are not up to 2 million or 3 million. But how many citizens of Nigeria? 200 or something million. Almost 220 something million currently. If they combine, understand, match to that, so only 10 million. Nobody will stay there. All of them will evacuate there. But it's just because of they don't unite. That is the problem we have. But I know one day we get it right because the thing getting worse. I don't know how we change this. All those people, if you calculate this government, not those people in government, how many years they are the people that are running us. They are just exchanging themselves from one position to another position, from one position to another position. How can we let's change other let's try other people that they can do well, they can make the country better. Yeah, we know nobody is same, but there are people better than others. Yes, that is it. Yes, I believe if we change, the country will be good. Yeah, just take a look where Otis now in Abia State. What is doing now? You just break a record. Now some Abia State almost 9 local government in Abia State, they have 24 hours light. No, Nigeria now, nowhere now, even Abuja, federal capital, there is nowhere they have steady power light. Is it not a record? Only Labour Party, that is the only state that Labour Party head as a governor. Yes, let's change our party in Edo State because APC and PDP, there is nothing good will come out from those people. Nothing. 25 years of democracy, they did not do anything. Is it today are they going to perform? That is lie. It's another lie that they just lie. They cannot perform anything. Rather, we see more disaster in the country or in the state. Let's change other party if we can improve. Because for me, I see no reason why the thing is bothering me every day. Why can't they address insecurity? That is the problem I have. We have land, arable land, but we cannot go to the farm. I don't understand this government. Those people have land that they can farm and produce enough food but for themselves and even have quantity to sell to other people. But you cannot address these insecurities that people will start going to the farm. You are just beating around the bush, doing what is not necessary for the country. And what is necessary, you will not fight it. The first thing to fight now is insecurity. So that if they fight this security today, when people start going to farm, other 6 months, you will see food will surplus in that country. Yeah, food will surplus everywhere. Because there is some crops, 3 months, it germinate. There is some 6 months, depends. Fighting security, so people will start going to farm. You will be borrowing money for how many years? Your refinery, you don't work. What are you doing with this money? You borrow money, you don't use the money to produce, you borrow to consume. It does not make sense. Yes, it's not right. Let's do something that is right, please. Our Nigeria government, I don't really know how they are reasoning. I'm telling you, what they are doing is not right. It's not good. But the cities, they don't even make moves to do something for themselves. How can you borrow money? You cannot fix your refinery. People, even Nigeria, the fuel it's not supposed to reach that cost. It's not supposed to cost like that. It's supposed to less because we have the product in our country. We produce fuel. But how can what something we produce it cost? It's not supposed to be so. You see, our country, I don't know where we are going to in that country. Because the thing is getting worse every day. The people that are governors, they don't know anything. Yeah, they don't know anything. They know something, they will do something right. Because what they are doing is not right. It's abnormal. Yeah, it's not normal. You have all year, you have refinery, it don't work. How many years? You cannot borrow money to fix this refinery, but you borrow money to share, to go and keep the people you borrow the money from to their country again. Are you normal or you have sense? I don't really understand. I don't say don't vote APC and PDP. They don't have anything to offer. Thank you, NAIJA Watch.
Thank you, Oga Abdul Malik. Now, God bless you, sir. Thanks for your time with us today, and thanks for your submission. Okay, let me come to Mr. Destiny. Your 5 minutes now, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. NAIJA Watch. I greet everyone once again. Let me go to Edo State once again. I don't have problem with whatever party anybody support. But my problem with Labour Party people is this. They don't condemn as well, because APC, anybody that is supporting that person say, let me not say something, because left to me, that person, maybe they have to take the person somehow. How will I be? Just like you went to a company, you are seeking for a job. They want to ask you for the actual interview. You cannot say anything. Then tomorrow you are expecting the company to call you back. Is it possible? That's why I don't speak about APC. They have never, many of them don't condemn us, well. They always condemn Obaseki. And they don't condemn the Labour Party. What is happening in that Labour Party? Everything in that Labour Party, okay. Who's of that party that is contesting that the chairman of the party will not come to support the party? The chairman of the state is not supporting the party candidate. Definitely, there's something wrong. And we know about the corruption going on there. Still yet, people are condemning the other party. And we say we are fighting for the good country or the good state. I said, if really we are fighting for the good state and the good country, hence these three parties now, my own opinion, they are not okay, they are corrupt. Based on what we are seeing. Why don't you abandon the three parties? Go to other smaller parties. Let's try it. You guys should try other smaller parties than always condemning Obaseki. Obaseki is not on the ballot. Aswan did not say that I will start from where Obaseki stopped. He said I will start from where the other governors and other leaders stopped. Someone was praising Abu Sali. Abu Sali was not other leader that already in Edo State. All of them, they are the leaders. So he said, I will going to start from there. So I don't understand it. I always ask this question. If they really want to check the CV of these two people, is Aswan not better than Olumide when we go to the CV? Can you do one of us here, when those CV come to our table, can we leave Aswan and Olumide? Is it possible? None of us will do that. Let's stop pretending to ourselves. If you are condemning Aswe, leave Obaseki out of it, I will be okay. You condemn Aswe totally in her own feed that he has done. Because I've never seen the feed that he has done that he has feed that much. That much. I can't say, oh. So let's stop that. Condemning Aswe because of Obaseki every time. It's wrong. Let's not accept the truth. Fighting for someone because maybe your someone is a person you love is in Labour Party. That's why you just said, oh, it must be this person. Every time they'll come to my own state, where I'm from, he do this. Do you see more that Obaseki have in Edo State? I don't know, but I heard that most some, let me not say all, some hotels in Edo State, many of them is using the Osiomo power plant. Like in my state, as I said, Abia State is not all the whole area, all the whole state are using the light. And the light was not start and finish with Alex Oti. Then why is it that every credit always go to Alex Oti? They will call some people will come here and say that he Obaseki borrow money to pay civil servant. The things about Alex Oti is doing, he borrow money to do some of them. Whose governor is not borrow money to do whatever he's doing in the states? Why are we like this?
All right, thank you, Mr. Destiny. Madam Rita, I can see you. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. Okay, let me quickly take this call. Madam Origin, thanks for calling in, man. Please give us your final submission. You have 2 minutes.
Yes,
quickly.
Thank you so much. Yes. I just want to go straight to the point, please, Mr. Woso. I do direct assessment and I talk direct. I want to address what you're saying about where you have issues with parties. I think you're looking at this problem as a party problem. Please look at it as a systemic problem. Now, the axis of evil we have that is overshadowing the other parties is PDP and APC. Now you include INEC, you include the judiciary, they are in one pot. Now let me tell you this, if you look at PDP as we have it now, the strong man there is Wike. Now you go down to APC, you see Ganduje, the man with Agbada that collect dollars, which is the Bariga, right? And then you have the AKA Tinubu there, and then you have this circle, and they have shut out. As I'm speaking to you right now, APC, this small group have shut out the rest of APC, but you never hear that they're having issues. Now, on that LP, which is Labour Party, you have, what is his name now? Oh, the 3 A's, I call them the 3 musketeers that is giving problems, and have the bots to do all these problems. Then when you go down to ABGA, as you're speaking, has 3 factions now. Mr. NAIJA Watch, I'm going to send you a clip, the recent court case they have. You go to YPP, you look at it, but how did Oba get all his this? So the problem is not really parties. It is the axis of evil, the evil that has behooved the nation, the criminals, as at the time of this Mr. Back in the days, a lawyer that was listening to them as they were talking said they are intellectually hollow criminals that have criminally they are criminally intelligent, but inside of their head to do good, it is like a big there's this thing my son used to call it a big hole. It's a bottomless pit. They can't even think of doing good. So the problem we have is the system and the criminals that are surrounding it. Sorry, it is the satanists. Sorry, Mr. NAIJA, what you don't want us to use C word. So let us begin to focus on how do we save ourselves. That's why I come here just to see how I can educate us to shift our mind from the mundane things and face the real actual problem. How can we change this system that is creating this evil around us, giving you making the whole 200 million people in debt for what we didn't eat, but we are paying for it. Let me rest it there, Mr. NAIJA Watch. I hope I make sense. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mike. Of course, you always make sense, Madam Origi. Thank you, man. All right, let me pick one more call. Mr. Chimize, you are calling in. I'd like you to quickly talk to us. Mr. Chimize, are you there? Mr. Chimize, go ahead. You have
thank you for picking my calls.
2 minutes. Go ahead, sir. 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know why every time these people that are supporting Olumide, they don't like me again because I always say something. Anytime I give my opinion here, they will counter me. They always encounter me, all of them. And when I see the truth, I will say it. I'm not that type of person that I stand for. I swear. I will never say, let's assume now, let me say, oh, let me go back to your man, Apata. Then he will say, hey, yeah, we love you, Chimeze, we love you. And I'm not that kind of person. When I see good thing, where government do, I will say it. The way NAIJA will say, oh, the airport is good. Yeah, we can remember how people do video that there is no AC in that old airport. What are we talking about? At least when you see good things, say it. Say the truth. Not condemning. I keep saying it. My Edo people, let me go to Edo, please. You know, the clock is fasting and approaching. The D-Day is coming. Don't forget, I swear, is the man who gonna do the work in Edo State. All these Olumide people, the way they are campaigning, the way they are doing their own things, I don't get them. Olumide never, just only that place he did, MDA. There's no place again. You will say Olumide did this. You just hammering. Olumide did this. Olumide do that. MBA. Please, my people from Edo State.
Thank you.
Don't allow this opportunity to pass us by.
Thank you.
I'll pass you guys now. Thank you, NAIJA Watch.
All right, Mr. Chimize. God bless you, sir. Good night. Okay. I think somebody else were calling in. Let me check. Okay, Mr. Elsie. Okay, Mr. Elsie, thanks for calling in, sir. Good evening to you. Please, you have 2 minutes. Talk to us. 2 minutes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
the last call I will just answer. I don't know the one you pressure PDP give Edo State. For over 25 to 30 years, what did they don't do? All the old states run. Which PDP, which work did they work? All of you Godfather party did they do? Only one state waiting for Abia, so they talk about now. Only then the work they go on. Who good pass? What did they want to talk? They say PDP, I swear. Godfather party. Now got the project. We don't have for PDP and APC. We don't need them for Edo State again. We don't need them for Edo State. Anybody who vote for PDP or APC, that is not evil. If you live for Europe, and you see how Europe abroad, or Europe, how they call them, it's not the West, you they were. Let me PDP and APC to do the work. Those people, they cause those parties, they will never do anything for Nigeria. They will never do anything. Never say, nah, you talk. I know that they talk. I know. So I did from small. One of the years say, don't go better. Nigeria go better. Now, 40 years, still no level. Now they talk about PDP. I swear, this is a century. They want to come out for Obaseki. All the money Obaseki don't cheat. As Obaseki they come out for power. EFCC may they go after them. May they don't waste time. May they go after them. That man don't drill it. Don't down. They don't drill it. Don't steal money. All that money they will go there allegedly. All I don't steal money. Allegedly, now that goes inside the carry money they go. Yeah, I swear they come to go carry the money go that go to company. All I do state money and allegedly. Now that go to now they carry the money they go. We got 2 of them come from that side. 2 of them that go to son they be. They come from that side. All I do state money and that go to post 9 they enter. That go to post. Man can tell them they want the company for this state. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you all. Do your part. Press on the like button. Help us to share. Let me come to the next person, which is I'd like us to. Okay, we have Madam Rita in the building. Let me just give Madam Rita the opportunity before I come back to the rest of you that have not given your final submission yet. You know, or should I allow you guys finish your final submission before that? Okay, Black Panther, give us your final submission. I think it'll be better so that I don't mess everything up. Black Panther, your 5 minutes starts now, sir. Okay, you are not there. You might not get it anymore. Now, 2 minutes I give anybody will not answer. Please, I don't want to sleep here. I'll only return back to UK today. Everybody should respond. Let me go to give us a mandate. Are you there? Your final submission, 2 minutes. 5 minutes for now. If you're not answering, you're gonna get only 2 minutes, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, sir. Thank you. Final submission. Give us a mandate. Go ahead for now. Thank you. 5 minutes.
Let him go if he wants to go. Let him go. Because
you go ahead. I don't like all let this go, let that go. I just told you.
No, that's what I'm telling you. If you will hear no, but if not, just don't worry. Maybe I'll talk tomorrow then.
Okay, that's fine. Black Panther, go ahead. 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you, NAIJA Watch. God bless you. Yeah, I want to reiterate back to what I said earlier on. We need to bring some experts here that will analyze and teach many of us in diaspora on how to choose leaders. Because we have the problem of choosing leaders. I'll go to the election that happened in England. Like I told you people, we are not playing politics of, all the people playing politics of give this side to rule, give that side to rule. In what we are now, instead of choosing somebody that we know that can do it, but we are saying give this side to rule. We are not patriotic. I want to tell you, we are ethnic centric kind of mentality. That is what we have. What happened in England? The Conservative, the Labour Party the people has to vote the Conservative out. All of them. It's not a matter of saying, oh, this man is good in the Conservative, let us give him a chance to rule. They voted them out. And that's the worst election ever the Conservative have had. Where they don't even have, it was a landslide victory where the Labour Party picked almost 75%. And look at us. Look at us. We are running a party system, a kind of democracy that we run it by party. And a party has been in your state, in your country, and you even have that mentality to even say, let me give him a chance because he's an Isha man. He's in PDP. Let me give an Isha man chance, make it rule because Isha man never ruled before. I'm sorry to go like this because I need to go like this. Because if you love this country, you will throw your tribe into one corner and look at the state, how it is, and vote according to how the party has done evil and decimated your state. You don't vote because my brother is coming, I will let him in. No, you can't have a good state. We've tried, we can't have it good like that. We need to be focused and know how to decide holistically how to come and vote for people that are patriotic, that have the heart of the people at heart, and let us open it wide and look at what he has and how he's going to approach it. But we are doing this equal justice, all those things. We bring all those rhetoric. PDP taught us and APC, they taught us. No, let us go see Judicial zone, they taught us. We are doing that, Abi. Let's continue. But one thing I know that I've seen standing on, if Nigeria refuse to come together, all the ethnic come together and have a new constitution written by the people. With this, we don't have any rights. I'm telling you, we don't have any right to even come out to even if you go out, they will do whatever they want to do because they gave us a decree, and decree acts like that. The action of decree is to make sure that you don't have a voice. That is what it is. And we are saying it. People that lived before us have said it. We are saying it, but people are not getting it into their metabolism to know that the bane of our problem You cannot get anything right until you people come out to the demand for a new constitution. You can't get it right. The reason why Kenya is coming out because Kenya wrote their constitution by themselves, and the people know their rights in that constitution. That is why they compel their leader to sack all the ministers. They sack everybody. They compelled him. Can we do it? We can't, because we are not the one that wrote it. Simple as ABC. We want to go along because there's corruption. We love it. We love it. Yeah, we love it. That is it. So, NAIJA Watch, I have a petition at hand, and the petition is against one of the callers, and the second one is against Mr. It's not a petition, it's something that I will speak on against CN and one of the caller. I think the one caller is in Italy. I will speak on it tomorrow holistically, but Mr. CN will be here when I will speak on the decision he made, how he made it, and what he brought for us was not properly well done. Thank you, Mr. NAIJA, and God bless you.
All right, Black Panther, God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, Oga Chris, thank you, sir. Give us your final submission, 5 minutes.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. NAIJA. Once again, thank you for the opportunity. And before I start, Mr. Onsu, no matter what you have said, thank you for reminding me to thank NAIJA for the good work he did, the charity, because it's not easy to spend over 10 to 12 million naira just for people to make the country, the people in the country better. Oga Onsu, thank you for saying that and reminding me, because that made me to remember. Mr. NAIJA, thank you, and God will continue to bless you. So,
thank you, sir.
Yeah, we are still talking about the politics. I think people are missing the point. We don't know how to say this again. We don't just know. What we are saying is that nobody is saying the PDP or the APC, whether they have done anything. We all agree that Nigeria is bad. And it is these two people that have been in power together since 1999. So all we are saying is that vote them out. You know, just like Black Panther was saying, the Tory party in the UK, they were voted after 14 years. Nobody selected some good people among the Tory people. No, they voted all of them out. And those people, they are planning again. And from the way things are going now, it might even be Nigeria's Kemi Badenoch that will now be their new leader. So that is how politics is. When we say vote for Olumide of the Labour Party, there is a reason for that. Because every political structure is supposed to be built around an institution and not necessarily an individual, so that when people come after whoever has governed, then those people will stick to the rules of that political party. Even as you are trying to get power, you have to try to build a political party. For example, if Mr. Peter Obi becomes the president under Labour Party, he should build the party in such a way that if he has gone, the party should be able to produce another credible person like him. Not that we are voting Peter Obi for president, we are voting another person for House of Rep, we are voting this or that. The whole thing will just be chaos. It becomes pandemonium. And pandemonium is actually the collection of demons. And when you have a collection of demons, you have confusion. And that is what we have in the settings of Nigeria, in the political settings of Nigeria. That is why we are saying that the best option now is Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. Are there things wrong in the Labour Party? Yes. So many things are wrong in the Labour Party. Are the leaders of the Labour Party, are they doing something to bring these things under control? Yes. His Excellency Peter Obi has said this several times. We heard Tanko Yusuf saying the same thing. And we've seen Kenneth Okonkwo encouraging us to vote for Barrister Olumide Akpata. It was the same game they played in Enugu State. And at the end of the day, what happened in Enugu State? The Labour Party was divided. Some people were saying obedient for this, obedient for that. What happened? They lost that completely. We shouldn't allow that to play out in Edo State, if not for anything. The obedience should all sway in Edo State, because Edo State remains the capital of the obedient movement. And if you lose your base, what else can you talk? How are you going to even start campaigning in the first place? Now, we talk about, I just continue with the campaign of Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party, we were talking about the mosquito campaign, the mosquito manifesto, the mosquito plan for Edo State. Now, the idea is not just having a plain manifesto. It has two. The first one is the political manifesto, what he wants to do. The second one is the open manifesto. And this open manifesto entails that wherever he goes, like I said before, people tell him what they want, and he adds this to what he wants to do. His own political manifesto, part of it is surpassing what Alex Oti of Abia State has done. Now, the continuous manifesto is what they are telling. For example, in Owan East, where you have Afuze and the Okpekpe, there used to be this Okpekpe race that they do every year. People all over the world, half marathon, they come there to run that race. And that race placed Edo State in the map of marathon race in the world. But what did this government, the government of the PDP, they stopped that, and that project died down. And the Okpekpe people, they said they want that project back. Also in Owan East again, in Afuze, there's a sports complex there. And when this man got it, they said they want that sports complex renovated. Not Obaseki renovating Ogbe Stadium every time. Obaseki did, Oshomole did it, Igbinedion did it. But the people in Awan East, that is what they want. If we go to Edo Central, for example, the people there, the rice producers there, they produce the best rice in Nigeria. Not just only in Nigeria, in West African sub-region. Because the rice there doesn't need too much of fertilizer. It's completely organic. And this rice, it's highly nutritious. And they've told Barrister Olumide Akpata to help them to ensure that these products are produced massively and they can make profit from it and feed the state. And for that, there's a silo that is being built to store this rice, to produce better quality, to produce security for the people. Talking about security, I'll come back to that. Then in Edo South, take Ikbubaka, for example, Idogbo as the headquarters. The PDP government, they promised they were going to give us a seaport in Gelegele. But what happened to that? It was a dream that was crushed. In short, that crushed the heart of Edolites. Barrister Olumide Akpata will be looking into those things. Imagine somebody from the east, if you are shipping oil, then I'll just stand up in seconds. Please, Edolites, it can never be enough. Tomorrow we'll continue this. We delve into the things that Barrister Olumide Akpata wants to do for you people. Vote out the PDP and the APC and voting the Labour Party, voting Barrister Olumide Akpata. Thank you, sir.
All right, Oga Chris. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your submission. God bless you, sir. All right. I'd like us to move on right now to Madam Rita. And Rita, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, man. Please, I would like you to talk to us both your first and final submission you are giving right now.
Mr. Elvis, good evening. Welcome back to Sanity. Welcome back to Sanity. Good evening, everybody. My lovely mommy diaspora. You know I love you very much. And my brothers and sisters in the comment section, happy Friday. I'm going to start with, I don't know if it's Mr. Destiny. Please correct me if Mr. Destiny was the one that was saying we shouldn't criticize the Aso Ighodalo, or we shouldn't use Governor Obaseki's administration to criticize Aso Ighodalo. I don't know. Please correct me if it's Mr. Destiny. If you're the one, please can you respond? I couldn't remember his name, but I recognize the voice.
Yes, I'm the one. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Good evening, sir. Yeah. I want to say that you are wrong, sir, and you are totally wrong, and I disagree with you. Because there's something you said. Aso Ighodalo, you said Aso Ighodalo never said it will continue for well Governor Obaseki stopped. That is totally wrong, because the internet doesn't forget. Those records are in the internet. He said it. He said it. So when you come to this public forum and you say that, you know, people will like.
He said he's going to start from where other governors, both Obaseki, Oshomole, and the rest.
Let us not embroid the truth, sir. Aso Ighodalo said, I will continue for where Governor Obaseki stopped. I'm not just saying because I heard it, I saw it. Please don't embroider the truth. Nigerians, Edo people know. In fact, non-Edolites even know Aso Ighodalo said it. So when you say that, it's like, what is, in fact, you actually compelled me to stop what I'm doing. I said, you know what? I need to come out and tell the people the truth. Because that is the truth. He said it, sir. You are wrong, and I totally disagree with you. And that is even the wrong information that we're giving out. And another thing you said, that we shouldn't criticize Aso Ighodalo based on the administration of Governor Obaseki.
you know what? I keep saying, trying to explain things to people is like extracting a wisdom tooth. Sir, Destiny, you are wrong there again. Because this man in question has said it. This is verbatim now. I have worked with Adam Shoshomele administration. I have also worked with Governor Obaseki administration. As a matter of fact, he said he was the chairman of this, the Alago Daro, whatever summit. So why? So he's part of an administration, and he wants to take the highest seat in Edo State. Well, that's not even the highest seat, but the highest seat is the Oba of Benin. I mean, that's the highest seat. He wants to get some sort of constitutional powers from Edo State, from Edo people, by being at Osadebe Avenue. And then you are expecting me not to criticize him when he's part and parcel of this present administration, if not even the past administration. How logical is that, sir? How logical? How logical is it? Are we not still accusing Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Listen, let me speak, sir. Let me speak so the people will hear the truth. Excuse me, sir. Listen to me. Let me talk. Let me talk and tell people the truth. It's the same thing that you. Some people will say, "Oh, Tinubu is the one that brought Buhari, and Buhari destroyed it." So people are criticizing Tinubu. In fact, they should not even say that what he's suffering right now is as a result of the past administration, because he was part and parcel of it, even if not administratively, but politically, he was part and parcel of it. And he even said he was going to continue for Buhari where Buhari stopped. So what are we talking about here? What exactly are we talking about here, sir? That is totally wrong. That is wrong information. Because Aswe Godano is part of Governor Baseki's administration as well as Adam Shoshomele administration. So what are we talking about? So why are you now saying that we shouldn't criticize him based on how Governor Obaseki has damaged Edo State? We must criticize him, sir. We must criticize him. If a child comes from a home and that child behaves badly, who did they criticize? They criticize the parents. They say he was not brought up properly because there's a connection. You live in the same house. You eat in the same food. You have the same DNA and bloodline. So why will you not criticize that child? Why will you not criticize the parents? In the same way, I would criticize Aswe Godalo based on the performance of Governor Obaseki, because he's still part and parcel of this administration. And besides, he was chairman of Sterling Bank. When they were doing all those boring money, he was proud of it.
Because there are some pastors that their children is worse than their father.
Excuse me, sir, please don't interrupt me, because you are spoiling my flow. Because there's no excuse that you can give me now or Edo people, because we all know the truth. We all know the truth. I'm not going to grieve for anybody. If anybody gives wrong information in the name of just because you want to advertise your candidate and give people the wrong information, because we are here to give people correct information so that they can make the right choices. And speaking about choices, Black Panther, you said we have to educate Nigerians. Nigerians, listen, Nigerians' selection of their leaders is driven by different factors, different from same society where Mr. Elvis is. It's different because our selection of leaders is based on tribe, political affiliation, or personal aggrandizement. It is not by issues, policies, and decisions of what the government makes. Because right now we are experiencing that in Edo State. Look at in fact, not even in Nigeria. Look at the policies that have been laid out. So far, Governor Obaseki, almost 4 years, no representation in the State House of Assembly. And people thought that was a legal process. Nobody shouted. Anybody that even coughed, your house will be taken down. So you are now working on the psychology, psyche of the people is messed up. Who are you going to teach? Is it not people we are trying to teach that APC and PDP have been damaging Edo State for years, and yet people are still supporting, lying, promoting these two same demonic party? So in the minds of that kind of person, how can you not convince them to say this is how you pick a leader? Because they will tell you that, please, that man is my leader, is a chair. He's my God because he's the one that is feeding me. He's the one that's giving me 5,000 naira every day. He's paying my child's school fees. So it's only your child in the whole, out of all the 4 million Edolites, only your child that is important. So that will just give you credence to support such a person. Even if along the way, he's going to damage the lives of over 400+ million people in the future. So you see, the psyche is totally messed up. In fact, I don't want to say because many people's psyche is messed up in Edo State. So trying to say, let us bring a show on how to educate people to select their leaders. There's political scientists NAIJA what comes here every day. A lot of people talk on different social media platforms and they're seeing the evils of what this government did, yet they're still supporting it. Pastor Chris said sometimes the people deserve the lizard they get when they have bad governance. So my brother Black Panther, that ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Say you want to educate people when you haven't started in the mentality and the psychology of the people. Many people are going through PTSD. People are even afraid to talk. Do you know why? Or even talk about the constitution, or even talk about even a local government chairman, or even a PAC chairman. They can't even criticize. Do you know why? We have been bastardized by the military junta for decades. That fear of being attacked every time you want to talk, or every time there's a reprisal, people will attack, people will get spied, people will get destroyed, their property will get destroyed. So we are still, this generation, we are still feeding off it. Our parents fed on it. We are not feeding off it. Maybe our children now, because majority of them are being exposed to social media and most of them live abroad. So perhaps they won't have that fear. They'll always question every step or every decision that's been made by the government. But we are still in that fear mode. Look at Kenya. Somebody sent something in the WhatsApp group about, what somebody sent me a WhatsApp group saying on the 29th of July, please, this is a message, the army, do not buy us, or do not beat us. I was like, we're not ready. We're not ready. Did Kenyans have to announce it? Did Kenyans have to announce that the police or whatever, the security forces should not injure them? Nigerians, they're still loving life. They are not suffering, no. Mr. Elvis, I'm sure Nigerians are not suffering yet. They're still doing O1P. They're still buying Ashrebi, 500,000, 1 million naira for Ashrebi. They are not hungry. They're still, but we are still talking for the ones that are willing to listen to us. And anybody that comes here to lie or misinform people like me, I will come out and I will go against you. I will go respectfully, of course, if you are respectful. I will go against, but people need to hear the truth. Nigerians need to hear the truth. And Nigerians do not need soft pedaling to hear the truth. They need strong hands, because our will and our foolishness, with all due respect, is too tight for soft pedaling or soft hand. It's not a kid's gloves kind of convincing. You have to do it aggressively, because that's the only language Nigerians understand. So please, it's Olumide Akpata all the way, Edo people. There's no in fact, God bless you, Sir Chris. God bless you, sir, for what you have said. And I believe tomorrow will be another day to really tell people this is the real deal. All this face cap and dancing and copy and paste and all these media rats writing different publications left, right, and center, propaganda everywhere. It's all bragadash. It's nonsense. Because the truth of the matter is, Edo State is backward. We are tired of PDP and APC. They are the same. Their leaders are the same. They have the same ideology. It's the same merry-go-round. All that stuff Aswad Godalo is doing, he's reading text. That is what they did in America. I'm just laughing because I see most of his style of politicking or campaigning is copying it from the American style, like Obama when he was reading text. And that was even after the administration. So it's copying those things. So that is somebody that is not even true to the people. You are just on the surface level. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. As Adam Toshomale said, because I'm going to be going by everybody's statement. Adam Toshomale was saying in one of his talking, one of these media houses, they said, you're talking about chairman of this, chairman of that, chairman of this. Let me tell you, in any organization, when you want to bring a clean-up person, yes, I'm using the word clean-up. Some people will understand what I'm talking about. They hire people like Aswad Godalo for a purpose. And that purpose is not for the benefit of the general public. It's for the benefit of that company alone. Now, somebody who has done that all the time, it's all about profit. It's not about affection. It's not about love. It's not about because, okay, let me see this decision I'm making, how will it affect the people. It got nothing to do with that at all. So we adult people, we don't need someone like him. Like I said it from day one, when he came out under the PDP, I said, Aswad Godalo is best to sit behind the desk and do his job, not administrating an entire 4 million people, not. So Olumide Akpata is the best bet right now. We don't need APC, we don't need PDP. All of from NRC to SDP to APC, listen, they're all like they're Siamese twins, one body and two heads. How difficult is it for people to understand that these people are not bringing anything for you? APC and PDP, they are not bringing anything good for it. It's just about profit. Sit down and take a look at the people who are manning APC and PDP right now, this campaign team. Is it not the chip of the old block? Now, juju they give you now that you people cannot see. It's the chip of the old block. Same old brigade. It's the same old brigade. Let us show them that we don't need them. So that's why we are voting for Labour Party. We don't need them. I'm not even going into the topic because that's a different kettle of fish of, oh, is zoning. Is that is just archaic, primordial, and senseless. I don't even, because that is even part of what Black Matter was saying about teaching people about leadership. Our choice of leaders is not driven by the way British or American or other people choose their leaders. It's driven by something different because our psyche is messed up already. It's different. It's driven by tribe because we cannot be tribal blind. And thank you, Black Panther, for even mentioning tribe because we have to mention tribe because yes, we are a multicultural country. Over 300 or 400 tribe, according to Professor Otite. So we have to be mentioning it because that is what is driving us, many of us, to make the wrong choices, and that's why we are in this mess today. So please, it's Olumide Akpata and those state people. Just forget about APC and just forget those ones. They have nothing to offer. It's the chip of the old block, same old brigade. And I want to tell the other candidates of the YPP, AAPP, go and join Olumide Akpata because if not, you are all placeholders. Because we know that before 21st of September, the one that want to empty the treasury of Edo State, by all means necessary, will go and make a deal with these people, and they will make the wrong deal. So the deal, the YPP and the rest, go and work with your brother Olumide Akpata for if you really care about Edo States. Take your egos aside, because all you men have some big ego. I want to be governor. I want to be governor. You think it's easy to be a governor? You think you don't have the? You must go and listen. Go and join Olumide Akpata. In fact, I'm even telling Aso Ighodalo, PDP is not even standing well. It's a house. It's a house that has broken legs all over. The table is cracking. There's so many cracks. Aso Ighodalo, if you know you really care about Wohini, Esan, go and join Olumide Akpata. Go and join Olumide Akpata. Leave PDP. Leave PDP. If you, in fact, your white shirt has already been stained with oil. So if the oil is spreading, you know how when oil stains, it spreads like a virus. So just leave them so we can clean it up. Yes, sir.
He cannot even go through because the court case will hold him. They're just playing with themselves.
So the best bet is for him to step down and rethink and say, you know what, Olumide, is there any way I can help you? Because it's not going to work for me. Mr. Elvis, thank you. Tomorrow is another day.
Rita, I gave you a long minutes to speak, so at least I've done well.
Deserve it, Mr. Elvis. I deserve it.
Thank you. Thank you. May God bless you. He really dug in. I didn't wanted to dig in, but she dug in.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you all. Thank you. We'll be having Olumide Akpata with us on Sunday. There's every probability that we're going to start the broadcast very early. Instead of starting 6, we might likely start 5 p.m. So that
what date is that, sir?
On the 14th, or Sunday, not tomorrow.
On Sunday.
Yes, on the 14th. Yes. So we might likely start 5 p.m. I just talked with him right now. So the reason why I'm using the word likely, because we are currently debating, or rather talking about the time, so if it's going to be 5 p.m., just watch out. Look out for me from 5 p.m. to the normal time we start at 6. So if I did come out at 5 p.m., they expect me by 6, but I might likely come at 5 p.m. so we can have him at 6, start talking from 6. And only for 1 hour, we can let him go by 7. And we round up by 8 or 9, So, yeah, that's my proposed plans. So endeavor to join us that day. If you like Olumide, come to the show, come and speak to your candidate. If you don't like Olumide, also come to the show and ask him questions. Thank you very much, people. Yes, sir.
Sorry for cutting you short. I want to tell all the people that are talking about policy, Mr. Jonathan, come and ask all the policy so that I can answer your question. Thank you.
All right. No problem. Yes, we'll only just do our part, and you can do your part as well. And people, I appreciate you all. Everyone that came into the panel today, I would like to appreciate you all again. Echo your name. Black Panther, thank you. Oga Chris, thank you. Abdul Malik, Mr. Destiny, give us a mandate. Mother Rita, thank you very much, my people, for coming in. Mother Patricia, you came in, you spent 2 minutes, you didn't speak, you just left. At least that put on the comment, on the private chat, while you are leaving and all that. You've done this couple of times. Please always carry us along. If you come to the panel, you left while you are leaving and all that, we should know rather than put it on hold, thinking that what's up, what happened, commitment, meeting, anything can happen, but just carry us along. I appreciate those of you that supported the channel today. Thank you, Madam Obi Ashiko. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for all you do. Adelaja Gombi, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Shizoba, thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate you. Martin Benjamin, thank you very much for all you do. I appreciate you. I don't like watch, my brother. Finally, we hear from you. Where have you been? Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless you. All right. My people right there that called in. Thank you, Madam Origin. Thank you, Gashi Mizi, Oga Innocent. Many others are called in, Mr. Alex. Thank you, my people. Mandarita was also part of people that called in earlier today. Thank you, ma. Thank you, my people. I appreciate you all. My wonderful people in the comment section, start with Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you very much, Oga Abu Azi. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Peggy Modi, thank you very much, ma. I appreciate you. Oga Chris, thanks once again. Nena Obona, thank you very much. Thank you, Pacha Nofe, my dear sister. I can see you there. Thank you. Thank you, World People's History. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rosie Ayosh, Wabo Felix. I can see you right there. Friday Femi, God bless you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone right there. I appreciate every one of you. Now, God bless. Now, just do your part before you leave. Press on the like button. Let our voices go far. We're going to continue again tomorrow from where we stop. As you now know, I just returned back to UK now after about 4 months. So I'm not supposed to stay this long today, 4 hours. One has still the pity for me sometimes. Mandarita, you go call late minutes instead of you to pity for me small, make I relax. All right.
Mr. Elvis. Yeah, Mr. Elvis, good night, good night, good night.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. All right, tomorrow is another day, so endeavor to join us, and we'll take it from there. Madam Luke, we just miss you. We never hear from Madam Luke now.
Elvis.
Yes.
You just resume duty now. All this one I say travel, you just resume. And now you resume the main duty.
You people should allow Mr. Elvis go now. He has family now. You don't late. People to stop interrupting.
Like reduce duty or no reduce.
You never rested.
I work every day. Being in Nigeria or coming to UK, or I landed today and I'm working. Who they feel do this kind of thing? I know enemies go say no now because of money, because I don't put the challenge to you. You work for straight 2 years plus, almost 3 years, not take break. Meaning they pay you £1,000 daily, if you can do it. So please, let's always encourage people that can do things that we cannot do. It's very, very important. All right. Don't forget I'm the owner of the platform. I can decide not to show. And I'll assign person that will be doing this. Like, as you know, I pay salaries, I do all these things in the past and all that. I can still do that, right? So I have different options not to even come here to talk. If really it's not because of the money we really talk, then the broker can still be going on. I won't show at all. So we should not be running more than a shadow. Let's appreciate each other's. Even the money all of us define, one day we're going to live all here on earth. Let's stand for what is right. God will bless you, my people. Oh, I got a late super chat. See, I know you talk about money come. And the people when they calculate by money now, go they cry now. I beg, make gonna help me. They laugh these people small, because this one always tell like myself when they can't do so. Now these people hey God. Thank you very much, my beg. More than over, make I play this one for those people they calculate money, follow me. Now won't be this.
Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God.
All right. You know, that one is for those of you that doesn't like good things. Stella, Masavedo, thank you very much for the smile, the happiness, the joy that you all are collectively putting in my face. I'm very, very grateful. When you see people that appreciate you organically like this, it makes me so happy. I'm a panelist. I don't know. I wish I have that money. I'll be paying my panelists. I'm telling you, I'll be paying all my commenters. I'm telling you because trust me. Now, thank you. I will just be saying, because you guys are wonderful. We're doing this together. The only difference between myself and you guys, say, Nami get the platform. Apart from that, you guys are doing the same job I'm doing. We all are doing the same job. Although, yeah, some of you take break and all that. Maybe that might also be the difference. But it's a collective work. Like I've said before in the past, nobody has ever succeeded in life without the help of a fellow human being. If you know any person who knows say don't succeed for this world, you go say he single-handedly succeeded in life without the support of a human being. Now let me know. I would like make another person. My people, we've come to the end of the broadcast. Now we'll draw the curtain. Take care, my people. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Tell who never here, say Barrister. No me that matter will be joining us again on Sunday by probably 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. But I'll cement that immediately I end this show now, continue my conversation. But tomorrow I'll let you guys know. Good night and bye for now.
Eke ya